love losing leads. Shout out to Pivot Socks, man. Go to getpivot.com. Appreciate the support from them. You know, like I said, man, you purchase every pair of socks you purchase, contributes to the episode of this show. So like I said, man, use the promo code that you see on the screen, Sneak This Podcast. Like I said, man, I appreciate brands like Pivot, supporting the show like that. Always message them, talk to them, and it's just talking about sneakers and stuff like that. But the fact that, they see something in the show and want to, help us out with socks like that. So I'm going to try to get them to send. I'm going to go ahead and look at all the brackets from the collaboration championship, see who made the closest bracket, maybe see if I can get Pivot to send somebody a few pair of socks, a little package or something like that. But like I said, getpivot.com. That's P-Y-V-O-T, not P-I-V-O-T. There's another socks company that's Pivot too. They weird, so we don't shop with them. No? You heard me? All right, Sneak This Podcast, episode 288. We are recording, right? George, Greg, Devante, Eddie, back in the building, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Yeah, for sure.
It's Eddie's second time. It's Devante first time, so he had me on his show before. So I did want to make sure I return that favor. You've always supported the show and stuff like that, but I always tell people that, and it just sometimes it just takes a while to get going, But we got you on the show, man. So how the show works. It's free based, not like the cocaine, but it's an open platform, so like that, man. So glad y'all made it, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You come to the studio before, right?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I found it just kind of by accident, and as soon as I got in here for the hip-hop podcast that I'm also on, I memorized, exactly where it was, and I'm like, oh, yeah, they film here, too.
Same one, man. We've been here since day one, so whenever it shuts down, that's when we shut down. Pickups. Anybody? Actually, you know what? First of all, I want to say something. All right. Now, George, you've seen casinos in person before, right?
No.
I haven't seen Purple Lobsters in person before.
I've seen them on Instagram, by a local person wearing them, but I've never seen them in person.
These two might have came.
I don't even want to touch it because then I'm going to want to buy it.
Let me see that.
I don't even want to touch it.
These people, these two right here might have came with probably the most heat ever to the podcast, I think. We got Purple Lobsters down here, and we got casinos. All right.
I mean, I feel like I would see Purple Lobsters before casinos. I never thought
have seen Purple Lobsters.
I didn't think I would ever see casinos in person, on feet. I mean, on the shelf somewhere, Flight Club or whatever. Sure, but
I can't think of anybody else, especially not two people at the same time, coming to with certified heat dunks.
Well, the story of how I got those is it's kind of funny too, because I stopped by Rerun, and the homegirl Katie, shout out to you, by the way, she was there just chopping it up with Wilson, and she showed me what she had. She had the Korea 3s and the casinos.
Oh.
So I'm looking at them because Charles over at Legend Phoenix, he had a pair, but it was a 13, and that was my first time seeing them. So as soon as I saw them then, I'm like, oh, I got to get these. Then I saw that price tag. I'm like, oh, yeah, no. So,
yeah, I was like, I don't know if there's I got to get these on something that's
exactly.
1,600.
Yeah, so it's I was joking with her, man, if I hit the lottery, I'm coming to grab those from you. Obviously, I didn't hit the lottery. But a few weeks passed. Next thing you know, they show up at Legend Phoenix. And I'm talking with him. Shout out to you, Charles, basically my mentor in this game. And he tells me, honestly, we talk about this all the time. You see shoes you want, just affirm them. Why spend all this money on shoes that, you kind of care about, but you'd probably trade to get that grail when you could just affirm the grail that you truly want? So that's exactly what I did.
I mean, how does that work? You're the first person I know to ever do that.
So basically,
in real life, I don't know a single person.
Fake life, people.
I mean, I'm pretty confident. I've seen some Facebook and Twitter. I don't know anybody who's actually done that.
So basically, Affirm is its own separate thing. I'll explain it in the best way I know how. Basically, it's like opening a credit card in a sense. They give you a set amount of credit. You buy what you want to buy, and then you just pay monthly. And they have 3 separate tiers, I'll put it as, that you can pay like, you know, you could pay like $300 a month, you could pay like $2 something a month, you can pay like $100 a month, and then obviously if you want to do the extra payments, you can do that. I just felt it was a little more reasonable for me to do it like that, because I mean, I could have bought them outright, but even like talking with Eddie, like he even told me like it just doesn't seem right to pay like, I think $1,600 like with tax, like all at once, when you could just pay it off over time. That just seemed a little more reasonable to me.
And you said you can make like extra payments, like a mortgage thing, whenever you want.
Exactly.
You don't get penalized for it.
They charge interest, right?
Yeah, but that's just over
If
time.
you don't pay it off in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
How much time you get? Depending on your credit score?
It kind of depends on like which option you choose.
Fam, you good like that?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
I don't know, man. You gotta be careful with stuff.
Nah, trust me, I know, man.
You still paying on them?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Good lord, fam.
He just got them like not too long ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess the one thing with Affirm though is like, if you think about it, you could get a couple wears out of the shoe and sell it, and you still owe. You still got to pay your credit card off, but you got a couple wears out of a shoe you thought you might never own. I never thought about it like that with Affirm.
I did, but
Because you could like all right, so if you sell it after you wear it, you're going to get a little bit less, so you might owe a little bit on at the end. But say you got 2 wears out of it and you paid $200 out of pocket. I mean, that's not a horrendous.
Well, I mean,
You copping Vans these days, so I understand why you making that face.
It depends on the shoe.
yeah. Because
Right.
I mean, you got to look at it like this.
just as much used.
With that shoe, you might, because of how rare it is.
Exactly.
I mean, it came only one country, and it was across the.
I want to
damn
say
planet.
in Arizona, there's only like one other person that has them that I know of, and that's Al over at Rerun.
Yeah, I was going to say the Rerun cat is the one I seen on social media.
Yeah.
I told you about that.
I've seen somebody slanging them at SneakerCon here, but I don't know if he was from out here though.
Oh yeah, I'm
What's
not
the-
surprised.
What's the place I told you about? I said I saw that guy at Manor, and he owned the like Hawaiian barbecue or Hawaiian.
Oh yeah,
whatever.
I know what the place is called. I know what you're talking
I
about.
can't remember the name of it. Well, we got to get him on the show because he's a
Hawaiian
sneakerhead too.
barbecue?
But yeah, I don't think that's
Moana?
what it's called. But
I don't know.
Said Moana.
Whatever. it's
But
called.
yeah, so the dude from Rerun was at that place eating barbecue. So either they put it on social media or he did. Like, I think somebody took a picture behind him. Maybe it was a girl or something. But
Yeah, but honestly, I like the whole Affirm idea. I mean,
Would you do it again?
Oh yeah, I'm planning on doing it with some Sean Weatherspoons finally.
Dang. What's Sean Witherspoon's going for right now?
Like 1,810 last
They
time
would
I
have been
checked.
in the 2000s by now.
For a little while, they were going for like six.
They're fluctuating.
They were
pretty,
going for like $6,000 for a minute.
Really?
Yeah.
Good lord.
Well, if you got the ones with the dust bag and
Yeah.
all of that stuff, they were going for like $6,000.
Sheesh.
I mean, I'll probably always do Affirm when it comes to like the more expensive shoes.
I got my
but I
pair
mean,
at the house, man. I am.
yeah,
Pair of those?
No, Weatherspoon.
Oh, I thought you meant casinos. Like,
No, I ain't,
everything.
I ain't got no casinos.
I'll be giving him a hard time. I mean, he showed me a sneaker dungeon, he likes to call it. Telling you, man, this man got some heat, like some
He
heat
got a
that
lot
you
of
don't
stuff,
typically see.
Last time he was on here, everything we talked about, he's like, yeah, I got mine. I'm like, anybody else got any pickups this week? George, you cop anything this week? Nothing.
not a single thing.
Nah,
Well,
not this
how far back for pickups?
Fam.
As far
do
as you
like-
want. I mean, that's the first time you've been here.
I got a couple. I mean,
Nah, you go back, man. It's your first time on.
Saya and Vernos, which I almost brought because I don't know if y'all had seen them like in person.
Which one is the Infernos?
Oh,
You know what? I do want to see them in person.
I should have brought them.
Which ones you got?
I got the gray ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bought the Culture Vulture Ellis Strongs.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I bought those right as I was about to buy the neutral gray lows.
Okay.
And I saw those and realized they were more for charity, so
Right.
I instantly flipped and bought those. Haven't even worn them yet. That's what's crazy about it. Bought Pink Pig Dunks. Finally got them back because he actually has my OG pair because they were a size, like half size too big. And which other ones? The New Balance protection packs. Yeah, and the Casino Dunks, obviously.
Set the world on fire.
Yeah. All are crazy. I stand by it.
When
Did the second, third, or
When did the
second
new
packs
one
come
come
out?
out?
Here's what's funny.
Oh, it didn't come out yet?
Blanc was just saying that apparently Undefeated got him like this past weekend.
What?
Yeah, but like I didn't go out there to like check for myself, so I don't know if it was true or not.
Blanc lying.
Hey, look, hey, you gonna have to talk with him
Blanc is
about
lying.
that.
No. Blanc did know that and didn't say nothing. Blanc is
Simple would
hater.
know it. I mean, if he cares about him.
Yeah, Simple would have said something for certain.
Hey,
Simple would
but
have had him.
hands down, one of the greatest quality shoes I've ever held.
Oh,
in my
I
hand.
believe that.
100% is a New Balance.
Well, relax, because
It's a New Balance.
I understand that, but they've made some bad.
They have rare sneakers. It's rare to find a bad quality New Balance.
No, I'm not saying when they actually care about making a shoe.
574s are not good.
That's different. That's
Exactly.
like
It's a New Balance.
No, hold on.
That's the point.
Well,
When they care about making something in the UK or in the US, yes, but they make plenty of stuff that's whack too.
No.
Yeah.
Whack
From quality.
and poor quality are two different things.
No, that's the- that's what I'm
574
talking
aren't
about.
bad quality. They just whack.
Yeah,
They're
There's-
bad. They're
Now,
they're bad
5740s, there's
no.
some
There's
bad
plenty
quality
of
ones
stuff
those.
that goes to sheiks and whatnot of the world that have bad quality.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
Or norm regular quality,
The
whatever you want to call it.
574s I had didn't
Not
last 6
everything
months.
from New Balance is like, oh my God, New Balance. Not everything is like that from quality
That
perspective.
is true.
But that pack, yes, that now, I don't know if I said that back then, but the quality of the pack is fire. Set the world on fire is absurd, okay?
yeah. Like I got mine early too. Like mine's actually a Japanese pair, and I paid like $250 off of
And you got the world pack. You got Korean shoes on, Japanese shoes.
Hey, what can I say? I like to try to be cultured.
trying to be culture.
I mean, I went to Japan and love my time out there. Same with Australia too, and should have bought the Shibuya Halloween Air Force Ones when I was out there, but I passed on them. Look, it was either have them and be broke in Australia, or at least be able to survive in Australia. So obviously, I chose the smarter decision.
He made the grown-up decision.
I'll never go to Australia. They got way too many bugs, and I do not like bugs at all.
Actually, I did not see a single one. Now, here's the thing: I went literally right as the fires ended. So obviously, everything.
All the bugs was
But
high.
I was looking for a spider. Like I really wanted to see one.
You talking about going out in the bush, bro? Like,
if you go to Australia, you got to go out and go
Yeah, I was in
fight
the
a
bush.
Tasmanian devil and stuff. Like you got to go touch different parts of Australia. I ain't trying to be like in what's the major city?
Melbourne
Sydney,
or Sydney.
Melbourne City. I ain't trying to be in
Yeah,
the city.
like,
They got too many animals that can kill you from
I heard, but I'm trying to go see them. Huh?
I was
No,
trying.
you
I was trying.
No,
to
you
find
ain't.
a huntsman.
For what?
Yeah, if I fly that far, it's 27 hours.
Go to the beach. They
Fam,
got,
you
they got
not-
saltwater crocodiles chilling on the beach, bro. That's all you need.
In Australia?
Yeah.
I'm trying to go see them too.
You're
Nah,
not
you
trying to.
bugging.
You got the most venomous spider in the world and the most venomous snake. You're
I'm
not trying to see.
go
No, you're
see
not.
it.
No, you're not.
I'm trying to see it. I ain't trying to go post up with it. I'm trying to go see it.
They-
I
they
mean,
gon- they
you
gon'
could go to
post
the
up with
zoo
you.
here.
If you go to Australia and you just hang out in the city for 27-hour flight to go hang out in the major city of Australia, you smoking. I'm about to get on a Jeep, a safari. I'm about to put the tires just right on the shoreline so the water splash up just like the movies. I'm about to go look for a Komodo dragon.
I don't think you researched Australia.
I gotta say, Komodo dragons in
Look,
Australia.
I don't care. Whatever's out there.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. When I was talking with the
I want to see the toilet
locals,
water flush the other way. I'm doing all that stuff.
when I was talking to the
you
locals
gotta
out
do to
there,
see that is go
here's
to,
what's funny
Peru.
about Australia. When I explained Arizona to them, they literally told me you basically lived in a smaller, less cracked out Australia.
Yeah, of course. It's hot, dusty, and
A lot of animals that can kill you, plus crackheads. But
what you cop, Eddie? Anything else? What you cop?
Nothing this week, but I got last month. I got those playoff 12s. I had to get those.
You didn't have to, but you did.
Oh no, I had to. My 2004 pair is looking a little old, so I had to get a fresh one. That's really about it in the last month.
Cats really be re-upping
Of certain shoes, yeah. Oh yeah. Like
See,
certain ones, it's just like you want to have the playoff 12 is my favorite 12. So I'm just I gotta have a
Wait, favorite 12 or favorite Jordan?
favorite 12.
Oh no, see, I can't re-up on a favorite. I can't do that.
No?
The greatest Jordan of all time is Jordan 6. I might re-up on that. All right, but my favorite 12 is probably flu games. I have a flu game already, but I wouldn't be I need a fresh flu game because that's my favorite flu game.
Well, you got to think about it. The last time I got a pair of playoff 12s was 2004. That's old. they ain't got too many more
Was it
wears left.
2004? So you didn't get a pair in
The 2012s, nah,
Yeah,
because
okay.
the 2012s look different. Like the colors on them is different.
Oh, it ain't that different.
The Jumpman is red, the writing on the back is red, and then the shape's different, and
Yeah, George had about.
the leather quality ain't the same. And I'm just like, nah, the 2004 pair was just better, so I just kept those, and they came out with this new one, and I'm like, oh, they look just like the 2004.
This
so
new
I'm
one
get
just
those.
fire. I looked on Facebook. I had a picture with like 3-4 pairs of them.
Anybody
was
go for the
like-
Polaroids this morning?
I tried.
Oh, is that what they
I haven't won on sneakers in.
I saw a cat
Yeah, I
last night
barely
at
win.
Fat Tuesdays with the Polaroids on.
Really?
They fresh up close. I like
Actually,
it.
they're going pretty cheap for resale.
Josh got them. They look fire. I mean, they grew on
He
me.
gets everything.
They grew on me. Yeah, he got the SB plug.
Probably owns the skate shop.
He got his at Cowtown. Dude, I saw last
Oh,
night.
really?
Got him
Yeah, I
down.
still can't go there.
Cowtown still do raffles and stuff? Mm-hmm. I know nothing about Cowtown anymore.
I can't go there.
I don't
Why?
know nothing
You got
about
kicked
that
out
either.
of them?
Remember when I was hating when we did the episode? Yeah, they banned me from their Instagram, so I'm pretty sure I'm banned from the store.
I see.
Hey, look,
Proud of that.
don't backdoor. I won't call you out.
Man, back door is part of the
everybody-
game.
I know,
Charge
I
it to
know.
the game, man. George, what come out this week, fam?
Let's see.
Let us know, fam. Update us. Also, what's the score in the game?
Interesting. It hasn't tipped yet.
Is that a new Bulls hat?
Nah.
Oh, I ain't never seen you wear that one. You still got that little Bulls hat? Remember that little one we had?
Oh, you
Or
know
did I
what?
have that?
I still have that.
Oh, I got it somewhere.
I forgot I had that.
What them
hat.
just called center field hats? Just a little
They
tiny
need to-
logo.
they need to make some more of those.
Whack,
People used to ask me all the time where I got
All
those
the
little
time.
little
Everywhere.
logo hats at. I'll wear more if they had them. You make a
looked on eBay
new
for 'em.
era fitted with that. I'll wear it.
Yeah, I need to fit it with it.
They did.
Not
They
with that
made-
tiny
well,
logo.
Not with the Bulls. I have a
Oh.
Yankee one that's like that. It's a new.
Oh
era.
yeah,
And
but they
the
make
Yankee
Oh.
one
they
was
make
like
Yankees for
this
everything.
See, I don't know why they do that with like certain things. Like Mitchell and Ness
Yankees
made
got everything.
Mitchell and Ness made a fitted upside down hat, and it was only Bulls though. Huh?
I don't know. That's most of my hats are either Yankee or Bulls hats. Like, cause I'm a Bulls fan. So I'm a
Bulls fans in here. You a
Yeah.
Clippers fan? Bulls fan?
Sir,
I'm not a fan of no NBA team. No.
I mean, I know you hurting right now, but it's all good.
Why?
Because of Lakers,
I
man.
mean,
Or excuse the
look,
Fakers.
I root for the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Suns. So that's what I got for
Hey,
you.
look,
the
so
Lakers and the Warriors. Oh, come on.
Man, I got
So-
connections to them. That's what them. They
so
built me.
let me ask you, why not the Clippers?
Built me is
Why not the
crazy.
Clippers? Because when the Lakers was building me, the Clippers was trash, huh?
Hey, look, so why not come over right now then?
Because the
Like,
Clippers are still trash. Kawhi can't stay healthy. Paul George
hey, look,
can't stay
that
stay
injury
healthy.
was not Kawhi's fault. You know,
Fam,
you
the
get
Clippers
bumped
lose
in
to the
knee.
Clippers lose to the Timberwolves. Problems, huh?
Hey, I agree.
Especially now because they got PG back. So it's just like they can't
Better not lose tonight.
They can't lose to them.
What come out, George? I got to talk about some people like DJ Khaled and Jeffrey Staple found.
So apparently one comes out tomorrow, but or maybe it's not even part of the pack. But all kinds of like different cheetah, leopard, all kinds of shoes came out today, and then one comes tomorrow, but it's a collab, so maybe it's not part of the same pack. But whatever this,
Oh,
is,
that golf pack.
This says it comes out tomorrow though.
It's a golf pack.
Trash.
But it has a name as if it's a collab, so I don't know.
can't do animal print sneakers, bro. Like that's
Not even Atmos?
Not me,
That's
except
different.
that. But
That's a-
Elephant
that's a
print's
classic.
different. Yeah, you can.
No, I'm talking about
elephant print
Atmos Animal Safari with the zebra, tiger. You can't do none of them?
different. Zebra print, man.
listen,
on a man.
that
Like,
shoe you're talking about.
That's a little extra.
So this right here,
That look like some girl, like a girl shoe.
there's a big difference in like color blocking or designing the shoe between this and what you're talking about. I mean, we ain't wearing this.
Yeah, exactly.
I would wear that.
We ain't
No, you
wearing
wouldn't.
this. No, you.
I mean, what try for the other ones that had the cow print? The other pack that dropped like, 3 years ago? Or a
Those
year
ain't come out
ago?
in the U.S. None of those did.
None of that did? I don't remember. Oh.
This man talking about some
Yeah,
zebra
making stuff up.
Come on, man.
I think it's probably about 3 or 4 years old, actually.
Look, man.
You talking about the ones with like the orange swoosh or whatever, the blue swoosh?
Yeah.
I don't think they came out here.
Then they came out. Then they come out in the U.S. of A.
I don't think so.
Oh, man.
If you get these, you can wear them on your motorcycle. The Kawasaki Ninja times ZX Adidas.
What are you talking about?
You don't want those?
No.
There's an Air Max 95 coming out that actually doesn't look too bad.
What's it called?
I don't know if it has a name. Blue.
Medium blue.
Yeah, blue.
That joint called black and
cool.
blue. Black, medium, and blue.
Named after the color of the shoe. Honeydew Trainer 1, that's the same color as the other ones coming out.
Those are fire.
Yeah, but it's not as good as the other one.
Nah, all of them fire, though. You see them in person,
You didn't believe,
man,
you didn't believe me.
fire.
I told you.
Them joints got like tribal print on them and stuff. I don't understand all that.
I told you from the very beginning that it was like that.
Which I don't understand why you thought it was dope from the beginning. That's something you definitely wouldn't rock with.
No, that's not true. I told you without that front buckle or whatever, that needs to be cut off.
You know the Bo Jacksons is coming back.
Which one?
The
original one?
Yeah, the Auburn Bo Jackson.
91 Trainer or whatever it is?
I say I got the 2017 release of the Auburn joints, and I'm
got
like,
low top
I don't
on
think I can buy
somewhere.
trainers anymore.
Yeah, you can.
Nah.
You wear them with socks.
Hide the wallet. Can't buy them. I don't know what this is, but this is a collab.
Came out today.
Yeah, I know, but I have no idea.
Rick
what
already
it is.
got them.
You know what? I actually kind of like that.
I'm okay
Something
with
different,
it,
like
but I need it for like $87.12.
yeah,
I ain't paying $160.
yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Certain things. Test run.
Dover Street Market 991 40th anniversary is coming out, but honestly, it looks kind of whacker than some of the other New Balances that have already come out.
I agree.
They must be updating that thing, right? I didn't see none of this stuff on it when I was looking last night. I think you're in the wrong year, though.
A Gel 1130 collab coming out. No one here is buying them, but
Let me
since it's a
see.
collab, I'll show it. A6 Gel 1130.
Hey,
no, you're not wearing
It's
it.
all right.
They're all right, but you're not buying it and you're not wearing it.
No, I actually don't even.
All you
own
buy
an
is
AC.
Vans. So.
You don't own any Asics?
Nah, I was about to buy some from the palette collection, but it just
I ain't worn.
it wasn't
Asics since
necessary.
elementary school, man.
Elementary school.
Yeah, like 5th grade. That's like the last time I had a pair of Asics. Like I don't do Asics.
I didn't get my very first pair of Asics until like.
Keep on forgetting I have those Salmon Toe 5s. I need to wear those.
I had these
You wore 'em?
fire joints. They was like black and red, and they had the neon yellow ASIC symbol on the side. They were crazy, and that's the last pair of ASICs I ever had.
Yeah, I'm working on New Balance right now.
Union LA Jordan 2.
I hate
Both shoes
that
come
I
out.
like the blue
so
pair,
much.
the ones with the blue.
Why do you
those
hate
are-
it?
Well, actually, let me stop myself. I don't hate the shoe. I'm just getting prepared for, all the hype beast / new sneakers. Man, I've been wearing Jordan 2s my entire life.
I mean,
you already know what's
exactly.
that's
Like,
coming
I
out.
know.
It's coming.
And I'm
I
gonna
just-
ask y'all about.
Like, I'm already tired of
you
it.
sounded like Jeff Staple right now.
Well, no, but it's
said
true
the same
though.
thing.
It's true though. Because
Oh, no,
look
I said
at the off-white,
You said the same
off-white twos when those came out. Everybody came out crazy.
No, I didn't.
No, you've said buy a GR and then you can get the collab.
Oh,
Same
no,
thing.
no. I'll talk about. I can't do that. I'm not gonna buy something I don't got an OG of. Like, if I don't got black cement 3s, I ain't gonna be out here running these streets. I'm gonna make your 3s and stuff like that. So maybe a little bit of an exception, all right? But I feel a little funny, all right, buying them.
I feel you, but then I disagree. Like, for example, what's my first Jordan 3? I'm on year 3.
Hype beast. Nah, I'm just
Nah, I bought it because I liked the message that it had behind it.
Man, I don't care about that. No, I'm not gonna lie to you though. You could come with the greatest message of all time. I don't care. Though.
Hey, look,
This
I
nigga
respect
fire.
it.
Nobody care about stuff like that. People love acting like they care about stuff. Now, I got sneakerheads, boy. That's some different people. People love
they
sneakers.
are.
Sneakerheads love. Boy, they think they. I'm gonna make the message with his mama. Come on, is it fire? It's fire.
It is a fire shoe.
Union
Yeah.
clean though. They
Union
clean.
2 got
I give them
a
that.
fire message. You copying?
Oh, no, I don't like 2s.
Man, come on, man. Let me tell you something. I don't got a problem with that. I got a problem with people telling other people, like, what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, but that's
What you gonna do
hold on
about
a
it if I
second.
cop this
You
too?
saying it though, people are taking it as you're telling them how to do it. Even if you say like blah blah blah, I'm gonna do it. This is my opinion.
Oh, yeah. But I said that on the last podcast. You know what I did by myself? I said this, man, this podcast is about you and I. I ain't never telling nobody else what to do, what to like, not to cop. You want to cop this? Man, more power to you. You need help? I got you, fam. But I'm talking about me and George on this podcast. I ain't telling a single person what
Yeah, I
to do and what
respect it.
not to do. That's facts.
Man, heck, I just sold my
Now,
Union 4s.
I don't understand Union within itself. Like I told you guys before, I'm maybe going to say on this podcast, but like, how do you drop? Sneakers is out of control right now. How do you drop 3 dunks in the last 2 weeks and then drop 2 2s the next week? Union has about to drop 5 collaboration sneakers within a month.
It's easy because they
That's
know
insane.
because Union got the hype ever since those Jordan 1s came out. It's like everybody wants
sneakers
anything
is
Union related. People are going to
so many sneakers.
Got to do it.
Are coming out like this
because
to where
it's all about the money. They know it's going to sell.
I personally, and I said this before the podcast started, and I said I wasn't going to say this on here. I'm personally struggling with my interest in sneakers because of the amount of sneakers, one, and the money with this. The money does not stop. You get no break in sneakers. Zero break in sneakers. I don't even know. This can't sustain. This is the housing market. Like, fam.
Imagine being in the cars.
What do you mean by you get no break?
Fam, we just tried for 3 Union Dunks. I'm about to try for 2 Union Jordan 2s. Like, if I would have got all 3 of them dunks, I would have had all 3 of them dunks. I get both these 2, I had to do these 2.
But,
like, and I'm talking about somebody who can financially do so. I'm not talking about everybody else who's like, oh, I'll try for 1, do for that. I'm talking about myself. Like, it's like back to back to back to back to back to
Well,
back.
see, that's the thing. Like I can do it financially. I can do it as well. But I don't get in it with everything like that. If I see it and I don't care, I'm not gonna try to buy it.
Oh yeah,
I don't either.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that it just whatever.
I don't either. But then, boom, Joey Fresh Goods drops a trailer with some fire. All right, 550s. And it's like, dang, when them joints come out. Fire.
One color, relax.
Fire. Material, canvas, them joints is fire. Huh?
It's a what is it called?
Monochrome.
Unicolor.
I'm sure it's fire. So what?
I mean, but you know how you fix it?
You gotta relax.
Just don't try for everything.
I don't. I already been said that.
Okay.
I don't try for everything.
I'm just making sure.
But
I don't try for
when stuff is fire, stuff is fire.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, hey, I only try just to help out my size 10 group on Twitter, which shout out to y'all, size 10 OOP gang. Yes, sir. But no, that's the only time I try, really, unless like I truly want some. But I haven't seen much I really wanted
like
this
last
year.
Month, those Jordan 12s, that was the only shoe I bought last month, just because I didn't. Everything else was.
I honestly think sneakers is slowly. The interest in sneakers is slowly fading away, though. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about with everybody, though. There's a lot of people, if you talk to personally and ask them, like, yo, what you cop this year? Dang, man, I really ain't even... It's almost summer. And Cats is like, yo, I think I maybe cop like 1 or 2 things. They tried to hit us in the face. Fam, 3 concepts.
Because it's so hard to get stuff now. It's just like...
Exactly. It kills the interest,
Yeah, but here's the thing that when it comes to sneakers, and I say this every single time, to me, a real sneakerhead is when a sneaker drops, you said it's fire, you didn't get it, and then you go get it later. All these sneakers that have been recently dropped later, they ain't that expensive. Like, them concept Air Max 1s, they ain't that expensive. All these cats I seen, like, I need them all. Them joints drop. I didn't get them. Hey, yo, them joints over there, they got them for like almost like $25 over retail. I don't know about that, fam. All right, then.
See, for me, like, I agree with you on that. Like, a real sneakerhead, if you want it, you're going to get it. Regardless if you get it release day or you get it 2 weeks from then, you're going to get it. And for me, I'm like, if I got to spend, I'll do like 100 over retail.
Yeah. And I mean, and when I say that, I mean within reason. Like, if I don't pick up, I'm a man your 3s for retail, and then they jump to 1,000. I guess a little different.
I do 100 over retail for something. So, I mean, if something comes out and I need to have it, then somebody got it 100 over retail or less, then I'll buy it. A lot of people that I know personally are like, man, I've only copped maybe 1-2 things this year. A lot of stuff has dropped. And the cops that they did cop, like Brotherhood ones and stuff like that. Like, that's what I'm talking
about.
Like, yeah, I'm talking about things like that don't have that, like, they cool, but it's like, you really need a Brotherhood one, a Marino one, a Rebellionaire, like, you know, and all 3 concepts, them joints is cool, but them joints ain't like blow your mind out of this world cool. I tried to wear my pair this weekend. I was like, ew, it's just tacky. Like, you can mix and match stuff, and shout out to Concepts for hooking us up. I appreciate it. We paid for them, but I appreciate it. But you got to know how to block when you mix colors together. Like I said about the P-Rod Dunks. P-Rod, what the Dunks? The joints is whack because the colors aren't blocked correctly. You have to block patterns and stuff correctly. These,
What the shoes are not supposed, those are just abstract. Like, it's supposed to be like that.
Nah, there's some what-das that are fire. Kobe 8, fire.
I sold mine. I had a pair
Them
of
joints
Kobe
was
8s.
fire.
They were clean, but
A couple LeBrons, they was fire.
My
It was
OCD
aight.
would not allow me to wear them.
I don't know.
But what the mosh? Let's get ready to come out. Hot. Don't do that.
I'm not a what the guy, man. I'm sorry.
Fam. Mosh's what the might be the greatest what the of all time.
Hey, I'll take your word
That's
for
a
it.
fact. Huh?
I mean, I do feel your point.
Pre-order is February 22nd. I'm copping. All right. I have to save some cans, steal some copper. George,
You're out of control.
what you got, fam?
Fresh Goods 2002R, Fresh Goods 550,
Fire.
Jordan 7 Sapphire.
Yeah,
I don't think they stay bad.
they trash.
Oh, they suck.
They trash.
Jordan 7 is
And then
crazy, huh?
Tyga Wavy Vans garbage.
Oh, look
Get
dumb.
those.
Oh, I like them joints.
No, you
I
don't.
did, but
No,
you got the bands on you.
no
See,
one,
I
no
like,
one does.
see, you know what? I do like them joints.
No, you don't.
You know why? Because them joints is just joints to me.
It doesn't matter. You'll change your mind tomorrow. Just
Oh, no,
like
I
you
ain't paying no
always do.
$220 for them. No.
I mean,
Like,
you
they
wouldn't-
smoking
You
sticks.
wouldn't pay 80 for them.
Oh, $80 for them? You smoking?
No, you
huh?
wouldn't.
I'll pay $80 for anything. Huh? That's a fact.
You
Huh?
said anything. Anything?
No, you wouldn't.
Anything. Them wavy babies? Oh my God. You see me coming down the street? I'm wavy baby.
You would fall over.
I'm gonna be
Wait.
crying laughing.
Not I.
Yeah, you would be walking like this.
You right. No, they'd be like, yo, that cat is wavy. Huh?
Scraping your lip and standing back up at the same time. You'd be like this.
I'll be just like that. With them videos of TikTok, them cats be like, folds on tip with that filter. They be
The shoe doesn't go sideways.
It
It
don't
goes
matter.
forward.
I'm going to be wavy in them
No,
joints.
you not. You look like a goof. Man.
I make it fire. And I got the split hem jeans with them. Come on, don't
It's
do
not
that.
possible to make that shoe fire.
All right. I'll see you outside then.
right.
Collaboration tournament, fam. Everybody in this room said they didn't vote, so I appreciate
I
everybody.
voted on the first round.
I say,
First
I
round.
didn't vote on the final, but I voted on a couple.
Boo.
Oh, man, work was calling first, man. I'm sorry.
Man, if you don't stop. 37,000 votes, man. I appreciate every single person that voted. I appreciate Common Ninja for letting me build that bracket in their system, man. It worked out perfectly. We had the number 1 seed, Jordan 1 Union Black Toe, which came out of Georgia's category. And we had the Dunk SB 3 seed, Black Cement, which came out of my category. Now, I will say this. Out of those two that made the championship, I was a little disappointed that something else didn't come out. And I was like, man, I really hope this doesn't end up being Nike versus Nike. Like, I wanted a salmon toe to come out, or like a New Balance out of Concepts. Like, I wanted something else to come up, but they just can't compete. I really thought Lobsters was going to come out as well.
Same.
Yeah,
I thought
did
it
too.
was, huh?
I thought the Lobsters was going to make it.
So the winner, if you go to the website right now, everybody listen to this podcast, you can go to the website, thesneakthis.com, click the thing, see the winner, confetti falls, all this stuff is on the page. The Black Cement Supreme Dunk Low won. Now, that sneaker came out in what, 2004?
No,
9?
it was like 2010, I think.
It was 2004, 2005.
It was a long...
No, not the elephant print joints. 2003
The
was
original Supreme, Black Supreme.
The ones in 2003 had the stars, the hot tops. I got some of those.
Both of them came. Both of them were early.
The elephant print came out later because I got the red pair.
No, it was the
Those-
same era.
Those were in like 2011 or 10. Or
Yeah,
something
the
like
red
that.
pair came out by itself.
Oh, I thought they came out.
Nah,
the same
you're
time.
right about
Oh,
the red
no.
pair.
Red came out.
Yeah, no, the
I
the
got
two
way,
original pairs
way
came out in
later.
2003.
Dang, this joint
2004.
came out in 2002. Okay.
Oh, all right.
That's how long ago. I'm surprised them joint. Oh, first of all, they won. They got 67% of the votes over Union.
What?
So, and that championship alone had a total of 3,000 votes. A little bit over
Half the
3,000
people
votes.
didn't even know what that
I was
shit
about to say
truly
half the people
was.
don't even know anything.
They just
about
saw Dunk, was like, oh, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
You think so? Over
Yes,
Union 1?
yes.
Because if
Yeah,
that's
but right now, dunks are the
but,
wave.
Yeah, but hold
Everybody
on.
wants
If
to
that's
wear
the
dunks.
argument that they don't know what that is, the people that you're talking about know what Union 1s are, though. Why would you vote for something you don't know what it is?
Well, because dunks are the wave right now.
No.
Yes.
A dunk isn't strong enough
Right now.
to beat what you know.
No, right now in this era of whatever this part of this era, dunks are the wave. It doesn't matter what it is. If
Dunks-
it's a dunk is a dunk is a dunk. No one cares
Dunks
about
are
what it
the
is.
wave, but dunks will never trump what you know. Like, that sneaker came out in 2002.
Sure it will.
A Dunk from 2002 that you've never seen in your entire life for when you were here for the Union 1, which can arguably be the greatest Jordan 1 of all time. You can make that argument.
Let me hit you with this. They saw Travis Scott wear it. I guarantee you they saw Travis Scott wear it.
I haven't seen Travis Scott wear it.
Hey, I'm not saying he did, but
this is what it is, though, for real. It's
they see somebody they know wear
right
it.
Now are like
they're going to vote for it.
Shoe of choice. So, of course, they're going to choose the Dunk because that's the cool thing to choose right now. Like, they'll wear a Dunk over anything right now. So, I mean, yeah, they were here for the Union 1s, but Dunks are the cool thing to do. The hype beasts always win.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Of course it is.
Why would I vote for something that, like, I wouldn't even know what it is just because it's a Dunk?
It's the same reason that people, like, everybody and their mom is buying Panda Dunks for what? They don't know nothing about it, but that's the cool thing to wear right now. So everybody is buying them.
Is a perfect sneaker.
That's trash. I can't believe
those things feel like cardboard in hand.
Those are horrible. Really? Panda Dunks are the perfect sneaker? Come on, man. It's
the perfect sneaker.
I think it's just because it's cheap and simple.
Exactly.
That's why it's the perfect sneaker.
Yeah, but I mean, it's something that you're paying so much for.
How was it a hype beast?
Because they're going for $400 and people are still buying them.
That's different.
I don't think it's that much.
Not that much anymore.
Yeah, they are. You go to any resale store, they're going for $400. Anywhere.
Damn. It depends where you shop at.
Black white Dunks, when I look at them, and let me say something, I will never pay resale.
Well, they released again this morning on Foot Locker.
Of course they did. Like, uniform of the year.
I'm talking like I gotta really, like, I'm talking I may pay $150 for a Dunk. That's maybe, all right? I've said it numerous times, Dunk is just a Van. It's just a Van sneaker. But the black white Dunk is sneaker perfection. There's nothing wrong with it. Like, it's the perfect shoe. You could do anything with it. You can you could dress it up. You could dress it down. You can do anything with the black and white Dunk. You can do anything with any Dunk. But the black and white Dunk is the ultimate sneaker. That's why it's turned into like the shoe. It's gonna be one of the top, next 10 years, one of the top sneakers in decades.
Cap.
I don't know about
that. It is.
Hey, look, you're talking to a Janoski connoisseur, man.
Janoski's was a ripple in the water, and I think I had them all. It was a ripple in the water, and you know what it is? And I say this all the time about Stern sneakers. When Janoski's hit off, it was like, man, we just looking for something different now. We was riding the SBs just like that. It was like, ooh, look at these. They thought it was blood, but it was red wine, the Vinos. Ooh, look at digital floral. We was just looking for anything to cop at that point in time. Janoski's went away like that. And they were still dropping some heat. Like, ooh, camo ones. They were dropping some fire. Disappeared. Just like that.
Hey, I'll die on a hill that that's one of the greatest shoes ever made. That's a sneaker that really got me started in this game.
Yeah, but see, a Janoski can't compete with a Van. It can't compete.
That's actually up for debate.
No, it can't compete with a Van.
Well, what are we talking about? Like popularity?
The price point's different. That's part of it.
Yeah. Well, because they're more durable than Vans.
A Janoski?
Yes, way more durable.
That's impossible.
No, it's
Janoski's uppers are like almost like you could just rip them in half.
I've
almost.
never
My
ripped
digital
a pair.
Floras, I'm like, them joints are soft. I'm like mattress.
I've never ripped a pair.
There is nothing like a pair of Vans.
And I used to beat them up too. I've never ripped a pair.
Fam, it can't compare to the Dunk. It can't compare to a Van. It can't compare to a Shell Toe. It can't compare to a Stan Smith. Janoskis are so far down on the list of like, it's not even funny though. It's far down on the list of probably SBs.
Actually, no.
It's one of the guy, man. I've been rocking SBs since.
Actually, I think statistically, it's one of the greatest selling SBs. Because remember when they made the Pro model, they made that shoe which looks almost identical to it because Stefan Janoski was making too many royalties off his shoe. But not a lot of people know that.
Janoski's
now, yes, you are right.
Existent.
Yeah, in terms of popularity.
I mean, where do you buy a Janoski at? They still got them at skate stores? Oh. Blessings to them, man. Like I said, man, appreciate everybody who voted Dunk SB, Black Cement 3-1. Did you say that was going to win, George?
I said Black Cement
Dunk.
No, I said Black Cement Dunks would make it to the final. I didn't say would win. I thought Union would win.
Oh, okay. I think you said the Dunk should win. But Union,
maybe.
Yeah, I think you said Dunk should win.
I said it was going to the final.
Either one would have won. It would have been fine. I didn't expect them to have 67% of the vote.
I thought
that's pretty high.
Were going to win.
Me too. I thought they were going to win in a landslide. I wouldn't see why anybody would vote for something they don't know what it is.
Union gets all the plaudits they deserve for that shoe. I mean, they made them two perfect shoes.
I mean, one of the greatest Jordan 1s ever.
Did you call a sneaker perfect? Oh, okay.
I was waiting for your reaction.
I mean, I think the Union 1 is more of a perfect shoe than that Panda Dunk trash, but I mean...
No, there could be more than one perfect shoe.
I mean, come on.
There could be more than one perfect shoe. I didn't say the perfect shoes don't exist. There could be more than one perfect shoe. So, let's talk Jeff Staples, fam. Actually, I'm going to play...
You know what's funny is, on that list you did perfect shoes, you didn't have no OG lows. And that's probably the best made shoe possible.
OG Dunk? I mean, Jordan 1s?
Yes.
You
might have made a mistake, and I didn't even call you out on that.
Did you have any?
Nah.
So what you talking about?
But you made a perfect list. I made a numbered list. It's different.
So where would you put a Jordan 1 OG 1? You got on Chicago's right now.
Yeah.
Where would you put that?
It should have been somewhere.
Okay, so then what you talking about then?
But you made a perfect list.
Fam, I said there's more than one perfect. I said whatever's on my perfect list doesn't mean that no other perfect sneakers don't exist.
Right, but you know it should have been on there, though. It should have been probably in the top 3.
Maybe. Maybe not. Let me find this Jeff Staples clip. Man, he posted another clip, though, talking about if he goes to somewhere and he sees somebody wearing the sneakers he leaves. I'm like, what are you talking about? Fam, ever since him and Warren Lotus got together, though, his brain been fried, huh?
Edition hype sneaker now is actually not that interesting. If you're in a room full of people and everyone has on some limited edition hype shoe and you're one of them, you're kind of like sheep. It's almost like that in that room, you might be more interesting if you just wore a pair of Chuck Taylors.
But wait, is he saying everyone's wearing the same shoe or just everyone's wearing some hype shit?
Just hype shoes.
But
there's so many different types of hype shoes.
Yeah, like if you're wearing different shit, how okay. Listen,
there's a lot of context missing.
Yeah, clearly, listen, yes.
There's a lot of variables.
Clearly, things sell for a lot of money because people want them. That's just economics. Yes. So, yeah, if you're saying hype, then low inventory and high demand is going to give you hype. Sure. Clearly. Things like Travis Scott and Kanye and whatever, all that kind of stuff also can give you hype. Now, prices probably, I know prices on Yeezys have gone down because I have a pair at the house that I can't even get my money back for. But I'm sure Travis's probably have gone down a little bit too because of what happened, just not much.
No,
they've
actually gone up.
I don't know about that.
Certain models went down.
Ones have gone up.
I'm going to have to do some research on that. But I would imagine they've gone, okay, depending on how many pairs have been made or whatever, it's possible. But I don't know. I have no idea what he's trying to say.
What is hype?
That is a good question.
No, because
yes, I did.
Honestly, what define? I feel like everybody has a different definition of hype. No?
Sure.
Yeah,
every single person.
To a degree, everybody does, but
everything boils down to being influenced by somebody, whether it be social media or whatever. That's what it is. Well, you're influenced by either an artist or you're influenced by.
That's called hype.
Well, to me, hype is basically
the same
just
thing. You're building
go crazy.
You're building hype by wearing it yourself. You're influencing others. That's what hype is.
Does hype still exist today? Like I don't.
Yeah.
You know what?
Have you been on Instagram lately?
Hype is all about that Mr. Me Too shit, man. It's just like that's what everybody wants. That.
I'm like, honestly,
people want DJ Khaled Easter Bunny pack. Those suck. Okay, maybe there's one.
Don't jump the gun, buddy. Don't jump the gun, buddy.
People are already calling those like those are my grails.
Don't jump the gun.
They calling them grills already.
Don't jump the gun, buddy. We gotta dock it. Let's not jump the gun.
Listen, they don't all suck, but they have no business people dying for those. All right.
Look, that's on the docket. We're gonna get to it. What is a hype? Honestly, I'm starting to think.
Explain it to you.
Hold on. Honestly, at this point in time, 2022, to me, hype is almost like a figment of our imagination.
No. We've already talked about this. Hype in our day was the commercials being on TV, Michael Jordan wearing them in the game, and Ken Griffey Jr., Dion, and all that.
Right.
Nike commercials.
100%.
That's not a thing anymore.
No.
Because number one, they don't advertise like that anymore.
So then what's
social
hype
media
now?
I just told
social
you.
Social media.
No, but
Google. I mean,
because you know what it is.
Google and see somebody wearing
what you're talking about before we got super deep into social media and stuff like that. 100%. Hype had to legit be built by brands. brands aren't even building the hype anymore. Like,
yeah, they are. They're giving the shoe to Travis Scott or giving the shoe to someone else who can wear it.
They had an era.
Absolutely, they are.
In between the commercial era, it was all about Google, seeing stuff on the internet. Why do you think Jordan?
Well, Nike Talk, Nike Talk was the thing.
Jordan 1s blew up so crazy. Somebody saw a picture of Kanye wearing a pair of Jordan 1s, and they went nuts.
Here's the thing:
because
Nike Talk is essentially social media before social media. I mean, it basically is social media.
Forum, yeah, but it's.
I talked about Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s, Kanye helped that, but clothes helped that more with Jordan 1s. Like, everybody loves talking about, I see people like, yo, Nike needs to make clothes we could wear, basketball sneakers we could wear with jeans again. No.
What do you mean? Jordan 1s came out in the early 2000s and they were in clearance racks.
No, exactly.
Like,
no, and that's why. Because me and you were just talking about Jinko jeans and stuff. In 2000, my jeans were so goddamn big, it's not even funny. So I wasn't wearing, we looked at, I'm talking about me, and friends, we looked at Jordan 1s. I talked about this on the last podcast. My very first pair of Jordan highs, I didn't cop till 2010. But I will come on this podcast and ride for Jordan 1s like I was there at 85. Huh? That's facts. Huh? My very first pair of Jordan 1s, guess what it was? A mid. And guess what it was? That Jordan pack, the two mids, the yellow, and the black toe. A lot of cats out here ride for Jordan 1s like they were there.
How you get them in 2010? They came out in like 06.
No. I got my very first pair of Jordan highs.
Oh, highs.
Were 2010. My very first pair of Jordan 1s was that pack.
Yeah, I have that.
There was no discrimination of nothing against a mid back then and a high back then. Because no one cared back then. Now, when our clothes started getting a little bit slimmer and then we noticed our sneakers were looking way bigger, we were like, 1 started looking more attractive because 1s went smaller. You said Kanye wore them. Guess what Kanye always wore? Kanye always dressed pretty fitted and a little bit different than a lot of us during that time. So then it was like, oh, shoot. That's why I wear a lot of Vans now.
This was in 2010.
But he was wearing leather pants with them, though, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Like, he wasn't wearing, like, beyond baggy anchor blue jeans.
No,
like
we wore Jordan 1s when I was in high school, and I mean, we had baggy jeans on, and it was still fire.
Well, like, I don't know one person when I was in high school with Jordan 1s. None.
What?
None.
Oh, wow.
I don't remember. George, do you remember a lot of Jordan 1s growing up in high school? Jordan 1s.
No, I don't think so. In high school before me, though. Like 2001 was my freshman year in high school. So, I mean, when they came out.
I'm sure there were some people wearing 94s in high school, but it wasn't. The shoes that were big when I was in high school was
11s.
Well, yeah, whatever Jordan numbered was releasing, because that was still in the middle of that.
See, when we were
that was when they retro for the first time.
Yeah,
Runners was big too.
When we were in high school,
Classic BW,
the Jordans were still coming out. Like, we was like, oh, we can't wait for the 14s. We was waiting for them.
What year did you graduate?
I don't know. When did I graduate, George?
I graduated in 97.
Oh, wow. A year after I was born.
Why do you think they call me old all the time?
Oh, no, it's just funny because it's like, this is like, I'm sitting here like, I have no clue what they talking about.
Oh, so me and you around the same era. Because
I'm 39.
I graduated in 04. So I'm like, for me.
I can't remember anybody in high school with 1s on.
Wait, is it fair to say I'm the youngest cat that's been on here?
How old are you?
25.
Oh, no, you ain't been the youngest.
Oh, okay,
I mean, Wonk's young, too. Rico's young. I mean, Rico's
older than me. But
maybe you are. I don't know.
I think I might be, actually.
How old is Laura?
I don't know.
Isn't she like late 20s?
I don't know.
Respectfully, of course.
Marky got to be kind of young, though.
Hey, Mark is young, I think. We gotta stop calling him Marky. We call him Mark. Every time I say Mark, I'm like,
I don't say his name enough to worry about what I call him.
Regarding the whole height,
so that's
what
I mean. I'm saying so that's the thing with height.
So
okay?
let me say this, and this is just speaking for me. I honestly don't care because, for one, I don't get hyped or inspired by any of them people because they're celebrities to me, and they have no control over what I like / what I buy. That's the way I look at it. So this whole influencer thing, I honestly don't get it because it's just showing me you can't go do anything yourself. You're scared to be different.
I mean, I just buy what I like. If I like it, I get it. If I don't like it, I don't get it. If someone else is wearing it, that's famous, and they like it, then that's fine. But if I don't like it, I don't like it. That's just how I am.
Is that hype? I just, to me, and I keep saying
it's a hard concept.
Hype
to really
hype to me, like George explained, when
Well, hype affects the masses, not
like
everybody.
Yeah.
It's just
you have to have a large you have to have a large body of people
because I was like, you know what's funny is that, and this is jumping the gun, but like when the DJ Khaled thing dropped, the rollout, I mean, I shared that online, then I texted in a few threads, a bunch of cats hit me. I was like, we're the ones making the hype. Like, I sent it to about 37 people.
Oh, yeah.
About 55 sent it to me. About 100 sent it to the DMs. Like, hype is almost, to me, to this day, it's a figment of our imagination.
No, because someone started it though. If the brand doesn't share it, or whoever shared it first, you don't get it and you don't send it.
Oh no.
Someone's starting and creating it.
They doing what that's a sneaker company. Hey, we dropping this next month. Yo, you see this? Bam, did you see this?
I think a better way to put it is
because they have an influencer.
Yeah, I think the best way to put it is they're
if it wasn't a Khaled shoe, no one would care.
That's not true.
Here's the thing: they're putting out their rollout to bank on you're gonna start sharing it. So therefore, you're doing their job for them.
I've been saying this the entire time. We're the marketing team for all these brands. They don't. What I need to spend $1 million for a commercial?
This shoe is $285 right now.
Yeah,
and you saying Khaled doesn't matter to the Jordan 5 that's going to come out? Yes, he does.
What does that got to do with? What does that got to do with anything?
You telling me you wouldn't rather have this shoe than anything that just came to?
Whoa! First of all, we talked about Jordan 5s a few last week.
No, it has nothing to do with Jordan 5s. It has to do with this is a broad point about any shoe. I could pull up a Jordan 4. It'd be the same thing. I pull up a Jordan 1. It'd be look at the price of Union versus the price of a Jordan 1 that just released.
Now, I don't want to get to my Khaled point yet, but that shoe, nobody cares about that shoe because it's Khaled.
Yes,
that shoe could have been. Don't nobody like Khaled like that to be like, dang, I want the Khaled. Like
he was literally the only one in the ad.
Hold on. You think people are like, boy, I need the Khaled because of Khaled?
What other reason would people want the shoe?
Fam, the rollout of it doesn't matter. Anybody could have been replaced in that video. It wouldn't have mattered.
Anybody like me? Like who?
Yeah,
I don't believe in that Khaled thing.
His brand is We the Best. His brand, that's him. He's selling it.
You know what? Hold on. Let's finish this Jeff Stable thing so we can get talking about that.
First of all, you went off topic from Jeff Stable.
First of all, to me, hype to me, like I said, it's a figment of our imagination now. Because like you said, there are way too many people nowadays who would say the exact same thing you're saying and the same thing that we would say. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do and influence me on what to do. Now, these marketing companies
people
and brands
can say
like
whatever
that,
they want. These things sell because people see them on social media, period.
This is true.
I will say this: it's the social media and it's the younger generation.
Yeah, but it always is.
You know, the young.
You look at people get old.
Nuts over.
You look at the generation before us. Okay, so this is something that gets shared in the thread with like me, Greg, whoever else. We always share like a celebrity we grew up with died, and they might have died at like 55, 65, whatever. It's always surprising when that happens. But then you realize how old some of these people are, and it makes you feel old. But the people that were just right before us, they were in the sneakers too, but they ain't in the sneakers no more. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as you get old, things change. Mm-hmm. We might be the first generation that like might continue on some of those things. I'm dead serious.
Oh,
like,
no.
That's what's it? How old is Jumpman Bostic? That he's probably older than all of us.
Yeah, but was he?
Sure.
But Jordan didn't exist when he was a kid, though. He had to pick it up when he was already an adult, so it's different.
That's true.
Jordan was when I was a kid, so our era is different than anyone else's era in terms of starting that stuff.
Hold on, our era,
true enough,
and I'm talking between like 78 maybe through whatever. It's the greatest and the most important era of all time. We're talking about the internet. We're talking about social media. We're talking about all these things. Somebody was trying to tell me like, yo, old people being on Twitter, what you doing? Man, Twitter came out when we was what was considered young. Like, people act like Twitter is like now.
Yeah,
no, Twitter has been out. Like, what are you talking about, fam? We was on MySpace. Social media is ours. I don't care what the young people doing and twisting and jiving and shaking on it now.
Kids have
I don't
TikTok.
care. I'm talking about the internet. I told a story in the podcast last week when I did it by myself. I said, fam, I remember when apps, fam, come on, fam. An app. We used to have to go to the library and get on the computer and log in to get stuff. And cats is like, That's why, like, I don't take nothing people say. And that's why I look
remember
at
the
stuff.
era before that where you had to go get the like microfilm. But
Fam, me, I do too. Fam, I remember fun was going to the library and like, I want to play the Oregon Trail, and they give you the diskette and you stick it in there, and you had to push arrows up and down.
When you had AOL internet, where you had the CD,
the free DC out the back.
Yeah, that was how you had.
And I'm not trying to make this old man podcast. Let me tell you something. Hype and stuff like that. It just is what it is. None of us, and I feel like if you ask a lot of people you hang out with, they're not that influenced by hype. Kanye doesn't even wear Yeezys no more, but Yeezys still sell out. Jordans, they sell out. They don't hype up Jordans anymore. But guess what? Jordans somehow still sell out. Not everywhere.
No.
Not all of them.
Well, who do you mean by they don't? Because lots of people still do. It's just not Michael Jordan. It's
who?
It's Travis Scott, DJ Khaled, and all the people who are getting Jordan collabs.
I don't think anybody sees.
J. Cole just started wearing Jordans again.
Drake.
Fam, Drake don't wear. When the last time I ain't seen Drake in a Jordan in a minute. If that doesn't. Fam, you're not gonna tell me that if somebody see DJ Khaled wearing yellow 13s, they like, I need them joints now. You're not gonna tell me that.
Who said that?
You said that they give them to these people.
I mean, the yellow.
They do. There's a reason that Nike sends shoes out to people ahead of time to promo them.
I know why they do it and like that, but I don't know if that. Well,
it does matter.
Hype to me is built by us, though.
DJ Khaled is not selling a Lightning 13 or whatever that yellow 13 is called. But he gets his own pack with "We the Best" on it and it has a commercial.
You know what?
Yes, people are buying it because of him.
No. We're going to talk about that because that's
part of the same issue.
I know that. Hold on. So, Jay Staple, there's another thing that I have a problem with. And I said this on another episode. Stop talking to Jeff Staple. Stop talking to all these old cats from the past. Fam.
He's a nerd anyway.
Now, if Jeff Staple wants to provide content on like some secret stories from back in the day, some dope stuff from back in the day.
That's my point, though. He's old now. So he's saying old people stuff. That's my point. Yes, he is.
He's saying old people stuff, but he's trying to like sound like
he said wear Converse. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when people get old.
Now his thing could be taken out of context as well. He said more interesting, which he makes the assumption there's way too many variables in that. He's making the assumption that a cat in a room full of hype sneakers that got Chuck Taylor's on don't got the same hype sneakers at the house. Like it doesn't do anything. That example was a poor example.
He's basically just saying that if you wear something that's not hype, you're gonna stand out more.
He's like, it's like if you go to SneakerCon. I remember
he makes a valid point.
I remember it's a 50-50 point. I'm not saying it's good or bad.
Yeah.
It's like if you go to SneakerCon, and I knew cats. We knew cats. I'm not going to say his name. Cats that had thousands of sneakers. SneakerCon or a sneaker event show up, guess what they go in? Slides. Just to like, yo, I don't need to wear my sneakers, fam. I got like, who cares? Like, it's like you got thousands of sneakers, sneaker events here, and you decided to wear Jordan slides. Like, that's the thing. Does that make him more interesting? Like, no, it doesn't. So
I think honestly, if I see people doing that, it's because they couldn't pick what to wear. It was just like,
that's what you think.
Too many things.
Oh. Yeah, I agree.
Fam. I look at that as like no. I look at that as people with a mindset of like,
everybody thinks differently.
I don't need to worry.
I mean, I think the best thing we can.
They was at the house and paralyzed that much they couldn't figure out what they was going to wear.
You act like people not like that.
Like, come on, fam.
Really?
You could throw on anything to a sneaker event. What are you talking about? They was like, boy, I can't do it. Slides it is.
We just got done talking about perception. Everyone who has, if someone has 1,000 pairs of shoes, they probably have 1,000 pairs of shoes because they want people to know they have 1,000 pairs of shoes. And the perception is what builds them up.
There's only one person that I know that goes to sneaker events and changes sneakers like 5, 6, 7 times during the actual event. I don't even know his name. I just say that.
Somebody does that?
What does that
yes. Well, I'm just saying, like you said, like they have a lot of sneakers. They want people to know.
You say you want to go to the mall. You want people to be like, oh, those are fire. So that's the thing.
No. See, now I'm talking about old people stuff again, possibly because to me, in our era, and maybe y'all's too, I don't know. When somebody,
you ain't that much older than me,
fam. Whatever.
That's y'all.
I'm saying, to me, the greatest era and stuff like that of all time was, like I said, when somebody would go outside wearing a pair of sneakers, he'd be like, "Yo, them is crazy, huh?" Like you two pulled up in 2 sneakers, one we've never seen before. If I never said a word. To me, that'd be blasphemous and rude if George and I never said a word about something that we know is fire. Y'all come here wearing purple lobsters and casino dunks, and y'all just let y'all come in, start the podcast, don't even acknowledge it, don't say nothing. I saw you on the parking lot. What I say, dang, y'all pulled that in the dunk. If I didn't say nothing, that to me is era of sneakers. That Joey Fresh Goods commercial, the new one with Kwai, They sitting in the lobby. He said, yo, them is fire. That acknowledgement of sneakers, that's what sneaker culture is missing. Everybody want to be tight. Everybody want to be the dopest. Everybody want to be the better than the next man and stuff like that.
I mean,
well, see, that
feel
whole
you.
acknowledgement of sneaker thing, that's our era. That's what we do.
You're right.
It's like these new kids, they ain't going, they not going to acknowledge somebody.
You know, if somebody called my casino dunks.
Like on some, like, oh, he on.
Now, some of the young cats are like that. Like, they cool with it. Like, I ain't going to say all young cats like that. I'm not even talking about young cats. But, like, to me, Jeff Staple,
majority of them
I don't need to hear about sneakers from Jeff Staple, from no Conceited, Fat Joe. Fat Joe looked a sneaker almost 15 years ago, and he's still in sneakers to this day for whatever reason. There are people that are done. They're done. Unless Jeff Staples got some like secret stories he ain't never told from the past, Jeff Staples should never be asked about today culture. And I'm saying this to the sense of like there are plenty of new people out here on social media that we talk about who should be put up in these positions higher that I want to hear from more. I don't ever hear from Joey Freshgoods and them young cats, these new cats. I want to hear them talk more. I couldn't pick I'm a Man Your Man out of the room if I wanted to. I don't know what he looks like.
He might be old, honestly.
He might be old, but guess what? I ain't heard nothing. I don't got much from him. I need that. They need to quit putting these certain people on a pedestal. Nice Kicks is the
Jeff Staples on a pedestal because he made
right.
That were
now
fire.
You know what? If you want to sit there,
like he gets
you
that,
now. If he wants to sit there and have a conversation about hype sneakers and stuff, you know,
I mean,
retro pigeons.
Created
shut
the
up.
pigeon brand.
His pigeons were hype shoes
brand.
It was. Now they were hyped about what? 20 years ago? What was that?
No, there's more than one. He made a New Balance too.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Well, the New Balance is more
being the youngest cat here.
They came out. I think it was like 2018.
Respect to Jeff Staple. I don't care. Like it's my turn now. Like
it's if you're in a room of people where everyone has on hype sneakers, you're in a room of something for whatever reason. Like if you walk into the example he gave is just stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Even
context was missing.
When we went to SneakerCon, there wasn't that many people in there with hype shoes on. Everybody had on Panda Dunks. Everybody.
I don't know if everybody had. I was in there though. I didn't see a lot of Panda Dunks.
Everybody not have on Panda Dunks?
I wouldn't even say it was just Panda Dunks. It was like the typical shoes you see. Like I think I was one of only 2 people in there that had on protection pads.
I was the only person in the event that had on Kobe's.
Oh no! See, when I go to events like, oh yeah. Facts. I said that about
the only one that had Kobe's on. Everyone else was
Kobe's in that joint. Everybody losing their minds. You know, Kobe's in that joint. I was in there. I was wearing Sochona Human Races. I was the only person wearing a human race in the building. Okay, like there are certain. And when we was at. I saw you at BHT thing. I was wearing Kennedy's and you was wearing Concept red.
Yeah, 327. Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing with it. Now, I have no problem with it. Now, Jeff Staple put out another clip today saying that he's old school and he still wants to break necks. That's facts. I want to rock something because I don't care what sneakerheads say. Sneakerheads, you, me, Joe, anybody in this world who are into sneakers, I don't care what they say. The essence of sneakers is having something fire on and somebody being like, I don't care. You can come to me and be like, I don't care, fam. It's not this serious. I just wear what I like, bro. You can say that all you want. You don't leave the house in Casino Dunks and purple Dunks and not like.
Oh, you know what killed it for me?
You don't do that.
Somebody asked me, bro, those turbo green Dunks. I'm like, I almost lost it. And just like sitting there just like, you know what? I don't care about acknowledgement anymore.
He's wearing Chicago ones. It's a Chicago one, and you just when you when it came in.
Oh yeah, I've never seen it in
person. And them joints was at the outlet for almost free. All right, that's how cheap they were. They called me like, "Oh, you want some?" I was like, "No, I'm straight." No thanks. I just spent money on bread once.
Man, you don't relax.
I was like, man, what? Like that's what I'm talking about. Jeff, now he said that. He said if he goes somewhere and he sees somebody wearing the sneakers he got on, he leaves because he don't want nobody that got what he got on.
Stupid.
But you just said
today's society.
Number one, he's lying about that. And number two,
he's lying. It's lying. It is corny.
I don't care about that, dude. I'm sorry.
Nowadays, though, to go somewhere like and not see something. I mean, it rarely happens to me, though. I mean, I can't say that it happens that often, but it does happen.
No.
With certain shoes, it happens.
What?
When you go somewhere and you see somebody else wearing the same thing you're wearing, like
that's rare. Yeah,
it happens. It does happen. It's not a common thing, but it happens.
I can't remember the last time I went somewhere and we was both rocking the same thing. I can't.
Here's a thought I just had.
Me neither.
So, do you guys think it's time kind of for a change of the guard, I'll put it? Basically, all the old cats in sneaker culture.
Ben said that.
It's time for them to take a back seat.
I don't need to hear from Jeff Staple no more. I don't need to hear from DJ Clark Kent, Conceited. I don't need to hear from a lot of these cats. Bun B, Currency, all these cats. They had their time. They good. They legendary in sneaker culture. If you want to throw them in a Wale, all them. They there. They're legends into it. I'm cool with it. But I don't need to see the next complex SneakerCon panel with Wale, Fat Joe. And I don't need to see them cats anymore.
Nah, we can leave Wale on there. I like Wale.
Oh, no, I love Wale. I'm a fan of Wale. That's my guy. All right? But it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Well, I only asked that question just because
bring the phones back.
Yeah. Oh, stop.
No, you know who can bring you know who can bring phones back? We could. Sneakerheads. We could do it. We really could. But you know what? Cats is like, well, you know what? If I see Travis Scott wearing the phone, then I'll do it. You don't have to. The Phone Posit is one of the greatest sneakers of all time. Period. It's the only sneaker that didn't have to change. It came out in one look. It tried two other ones and failed. Guess what? It still looks the exact same over like 20-something years. Like, come on.
Well, I mainly only asked that question just because, like, what I'm trying to do with Sneaker Talk, like, I literally said, you know, it is time for a reset, and, you know, I want to at least be one of the newer cats that's at least taking it back to, you know, what it used to be.
I mean, I've been in this game forever.
Appreciate sneakers.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm like, this is crazy to me right now. Like,
I'm not. Now hold on. I want to make sure that I'm clear on this too. I'm not complaining about sneaker culture now whatsoever, because I told somebody the other day, you got to recalibrate what you consider fun now. I hate when cats be like, yo, remember when it was fun when we was like hanging out and we would chop it up with people and stuff. Fam, we was in our 20s. We were
exactly kids. When you were 25 years old. Fam, of course, it was more fun when I was 25.
Everything was hilarious when I was 26. Like, hey, gang, like we're outside.
Well, I mean, we don't mean it like that. I mean,
oh, I do. I do. I'm an old man. When you feel as old as I do, I wish I was 25. I absolutely.
I mean, it's like the networking is what I miss about how it used to be. Even at this age, we can still network.
Yeah, but that's a bigger issue.
Well, I mean, even now, I still try to go to every event, every store, and just chop it up.
It's an age thing for me. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do none of that stuff no more.
It's not even that. It's a value of my time now.
I feel that.
The age thing, I know when I could. I'd just be sitting here like, man, I ain't getting up. I could if I want to. Like, it's a value of my time. Like, I don't really want to go get up.
I mean, you also felt, when you're younger, too, you felt like a necessity to be out somewhere.
You're right.
Yeah.
But see, with the podcast, I do feel like that as well as too. Like, I'm not always go to SneakerCon when it comes in town, but like BHT Fest and all them. Fam, if I happen to slip inside one.
I will say that last Seated Soul, is actually pretty fire. Fam. Just can't do it at that venue ever again.
Problems, huh?
I thought that was public info.
Nah, I don't know, fam. It made its own social media.
Yeah,
but
public
blessings.
info. Then.
Now you gonna have to hit me up too. They be listening.
Can't snitch on somebody if it's on public, if it's on social media.
Fast. He gonna ask you, yo, what you hear? Hey, I don't know nothing. No.
Wait, hold on. You know what? Never mind.
But look, have to find it the same way we found.
Hey, sounds good.
Jeff Staple, all them cats. Just stop, man. And Nick's Cage or Nick's Kicks and all them cats. Stop talking to these cats.
Who is that?
This is that's man that runs Nice Cage social media. Nick's Cage, whatever his name is.
Probably his age.
I don't know how old he is though, but he's getting on my goddamn.
You talking about the one that does the like little quick news snippet or whatever in front of the camera?
Yeah, with the hoodie on. And you know what?
He got to be half my age.
You know what? Hold on. I really don't got no problem with him.
There's no way
I really don't have an issue with him. Just come on, man. Like, I hate the how hard they try to avoid talking to someone else. Like, I've talked to them. Like, BR Kicks have talked to me. You know what I mean? They know we exist, and nobody gives us an opportunity, not even like a repost. Like, you're not going to tell me that this podcast hasn't had fire topics over 300 episodes, technically. It had, like, real things and real input and stuff in the culture. They've never reposted us one. They've never shared us one. They've never done anything one time. Now, I'm not saying I need them and nothing like that. Complex, they know we exist. They've talked to us. They've talked junk to us. We talk junk to them. They've never I see them repost somebody on TikTok and they be like, Shadow Ones is the greatest one of all time. Nice Kicks reposts it. How do you guys feel about that? What are you talking about? Who is this geek you talk like this stupid? That's the point I make. Guess what BR Kicks? BR Kicks hit me up when they dropped that show, The Sneak This. All right?
Yeah.
Hey, fam, can we get Sneak This on your podcast? I said, no. You know why? Because you know we exist and you ain't never said a word to me about us. But you want me to bring whatever you created on this? No. Fam, all right, I get it, fam. Good luck. Good luck. Eat my shorts, you freak. All right? DJ Khaled.
I mean, what more can we say?
Hold on now.
Been said.
Just let him go first. And it'll branch off
I got a lot to say about this,
He
though.
tweeted literally that, I can't wait till the show. And it
Let me
literally
tell
was
you
this.
Yeah, I saw that.
Everybody messaged me like, fam, don't go in too hard, fam, don't do this. What's your problem? Fans were either like, yo, you got real hate in your blood for Khaled. Fam, let me tell you something. I love DJ Khaled. I like Khaled as a person. I like him on social media. DJ Khaled is the epitome and the human example of vibes and fun. I don't care how corny he is. I don't care how goofy he is. He ain't on social media like, yo, what a hoes at, smoking weed, drinking, goofy. He literally is doing every single thing I wish I could do.
I mean,
that cat is in the back of a Rolls Royce spraying champagne out of a convertible Rolls Royce on a freeway in Miami.
He's a weird person.
Weird person, but he is that guy.
Listen, he's a weird person. That's all. But you want to get out there. Continue.
Weird, corny, all that. He is all goofy, all of the above.
I don't think he knows what corn is because he's off.
But I love it. No. See, know what it is?
Serious.
No, you know what it is? You don't have to know corn and know that you're goofy. Like, if you're willing to be self-aware
at the end of the video.
Hold on, let's wait. If
there's
you're that
clips of
self-aware,
him dribbling the ball and throwing like this to shoot a basket, and it was 20 feet short, and he dunked at the end of the video.
But you know what?
He's a weird person.
But you know what? I would. He is absolutely everything we need. Just regular. He's just fun, and him. I got no problem with Khaled.
I mean, I don't need it. But.
Now the shoes. And was like, yo, you hate the shoes. Let me tell you something about the shoes, fam.
The pink colorway's all right.
Fam, them joints suck.
The pink colorway's all right.
Okay.
He didn't need to make 8 samples. I understand why he did, because then you pick what maybe the 2 best or 4 best or whatever, but
fam,
the commercial had about 6 colorways in it. He needed 1, 2, maybe.
The final pairs are 3. It's 4. Light blue, light purple, pink,
Purple's
and
right.
the grape, almost looking grape one. Fam, them joints
What
suck.
do you mean grape? You said purple and grape.
No, there's a all purple,
Yeah.
All light blue, all pink, and like a grapish, like a linen and like purple and teal one. There's 4 of them.
Oh, you mean grape 5?
Yeah, grape 5.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm like, what's the difference between purple and grape? What are you talking about?
Fam, the shoes are fine. They make 0 sense. All right, we're talking about their Miami retro Miami colorway, like colors. You know, the fluorescents. Fam,
they're cool.
Them joints are a representation of somebody in my. Them just boots. Them is colored boots. Now, if DJ Khaled would have dropped a low top 1, okay, I could see that for
Art
the summertime.
Deco pack.
I could see that for the summertime, cracking off in the summer. Jordan 5? Huh? You know what it made me think of? No, hold on. Now, here's my problem with this thing, right? The rollout, okay? This is the rollout and a couple things. Who here knew this existed before?
What do you mean? The thing
before the video dropped? Who knew this
Twitter?
existed? None of us. Not one person. No. When's the last time a Jordan or a Nike or a sneaker dropped and we didn't know anything about it prior? I'm talking not a sketch.
Oh, it's happened this year.
What?
I mean, I'll have to go back and look, but I remember specifically thinking that recently.
I can't remember the last time.
There was something.
Z Sneakers, Autumn Cats didn't have a mock-up. Secret
yeah,
photos.
but with the collab stuff like that, they don't get that.
I've seen it for Travis's. Seen all that stuff.
They don't get the
I've seen
same
it for
stuff.
Travis's. Seen it for all of them. I have never not. Yeezys, everything.
There's been at least one recently.
Can't think. We've seen Billie Eilish's beforehand. We have seen
that shit was so terrible.
We have seen. Fam, there is literally
They don't
nothing.
get the same access with collabs that.
Now,
hold on a second. Think about the information that you get. We don't need to go into any more depth than that. You didn't get it.
Oh no!
I didn't get it.
Hold on.
That they get the fam. No. The Z sneakers and people you talking about, they get the same thing we get.
Oh no. fam. But it does come though. I'm talking zero, nothing. Like
right.
not
It's
even like
recently.
Hold on, this Khaled stuff dropped yesterday. I mean, it wasn't nothing posted the day before.
Look the release dates up.
Nothing.
Something recently has done that.
So this is my problem with this. We got the NBA playoffs cracking off, right? We got 3 Jordan Brand athletes, MVP caliber athletes: Chris Paul, Jason Tatum, and Luka Doncic. And you mean to tell me we got a DJ Khaled Jordan rollout during the end? What are you talking about here? There are actual Chris Paul Jordan 5 PEs. There are actual there is some stuff out there that we've never seen before.
Clearly, it's an Art Deco pack, but they probably meant to hit for Easter. When's Easter? In April or March? Did it already happen?
Actually, it's this upcoming week.
Okay,
it's
so
this week.
So that's what they did.
Then
it's perfect timing.
These aren't Easter packs. It's not an Easter pack.
It's an Art Deco pack, but it's also Easter. I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, the colors work.
Fam, colors work.
I guarantee you that was why.
Easter. No.
I guarantee you.
Let me tell you something. You know what I think?
Hold on. Why else would it come out now? Miami is a summertime town. Why else?
Summertime is getting it's like right around the corner. Like,
okay,
I mean,
summertime in Miami when people are there doing whatever is later. No, is later on.
Fam, this ain't got nothing to do with Easter. I don't care if it happened to drop in April. Like, you're not gonna sit here and tell me that they're like, yo, Easter color. It's not even coming out in April. Like, they wrote a video out for April. The release date is in April.
When's the release date?
It says question marks 2022.
It probably means this month.
Fam.
I watched him.
You know what?
Why would they promo it if it's not coming out now? Especially since you said no one has
we should be getting something from Jordan Brand athletes right now. Literally 3 MVPs in the league right now. We should be getting something from that. That's 1. 2. You know what? I said to myself?
None of them are
You know
Jordan.
what? DJ Khaled paid for this. Huh? I'm sorry. He went to Jordan Brand and asked for this and paid for this.
That's possible.
There is no way. It makes no sense. DJ Khaled gets 4 Jordan 5s?
Doesn't he already have a shoe?
You got to think about it. The Jordan Brand signature shoes are garbage, dude.
Hold on.
Oh, I know what it is.
DJ Khaled had a friends and family 3 that, certain people got. He probably paid for those. You got to, and I'm making this point.
No one had Concepts Air Max 1 picks early. That the Concept sent the email basically, and it was like, we're making 3 shoes. That's the one recently that I thought of. No one had pics of any of those early. That's what I'm saying. It's collab shoes.
Let me explain something to you, though. DJ Khaled paid Jordan Brand to do this, period.
You could be right. I'm not disagreeing with that. That's
I
possible.
honestly think that this is some type of new rich person.
But that doesn't mean it doesn't have anything to do with Easter. Nike may have said, yo, we're going to do it in April. If it literally was only a Miami thing, Miami's in the playoffs. They could have waited till, Miami's probably going to make the Eastern Conference Finals, maybe. They could have waited till,
Fam,
June,
this is
and
a
it would have made
DJ
more
Khaled
sense.
production, okay? Jordan, Nike,
that's fine. But that doesn't mean it also couldn't have coincided with Easter. It's Art Deco. They're all the colors of Easter.
Fam, that's just a coincidence.
No, it's not. You're assuming that.
Art Deco and Easter don't got nothing to do with each other.
That
they share the same color palette doesn't mean they go hand in hand.
So they do have something to do with each other because they share the same color palette.
What? Fam, they don't got nothing to do with Art Deco and Easter. Ain't got nothing to do with each other. They just both happen to share the same color.
So they do have something to do with each other because they have the same colors.
Fam. Are you good?
No. Are you good? You're literally saying they have nothing to do with each other, except they do have something to do with each other because they're the same colors.
Let me explain something to you. I don't care how this works. DJ Khaled paid for this. He paid.
That might be possible.
This is rich person clout.
Even
stuff.
if you pay for something, the shoe had to be designed a year ago. He didn't just pay for it last month.
No.
So Nike may have said, okay, you could do this in April near Easter. We have no idea. That may be a thing.
No idea. I don't know when he decided to roll. I think he decided to do this for NBA playoffs more or less than Easter.
I don't think so. Because we knew Miami was going to be good. He could have said, "I want a NBA
Miami Heat
shoe."
Just NBA. He's a big thing with Miami with the NBA. You know, he's all over NBA All-Star Weekend. He's all over NBA stuff.
They promoted the shoe before the NBA playoffs were even relevant.
If they wanted, that was yesterday. The playoffs started today. That's the one day before.
Miami doesn't play till Saturday or Sunday.
I'm not talking about the Heat. I'm talking about the NBA playoffs, not the Heat. This ain't got nothing to do with the Heat.
He's from Miami, and he's a Heat fan. Of course it has something to do with them. If he wants to promo a shoe that has to do with the NBA playoffs, yes, he would do Miami Heat. He wouldn't do make an Easter pack.
He probably would do
a week before the playoffs start.
So does this, fam? Let me get to my point. He paid for this. This sneaker has stuff on it that won't even come out on regular Jordan. Green Bean 5s are coming out with the Jumpman on the back. His got We the Best on the back and Nike Air on the other shoe. He has legit the premium package of the sneaker. Nobody, no. We have never seen a collab like this that has this much premium aspects on it. Inside the clear sole, we the best in it. This joint is legit.
What about the OVO joints?
He's a self-promoter. What do you expect?
That's the OVO.
You talking about one of the main self-promoters on the entire planet? Of course, his shoe is going to be over the top.
100%.
The OVO Drake releases had all of his little logos 100% all over it.
Yeah, but the shoes were muted though, so it was like less.
It was.
I mean, they weren't bright colors, but I mean, it was.
Right. Fam, this joint got We the Best on the side of the shoe, We the Best on the back of the shoe, We the Best on the bottom of the shoe. It's all Miami colors. Inside the shoe, it has his quotes, focus in the meeting, all this stuff that he says like that. This is new rich. Mark Wahlberg Fords and stuff like that. They paid for stuff like that. Friends and family, We the Best. They paid for stuff like that. All this stuff that we think like Jordan Brand is reaching out them to do. I don't believe it. Jordan Brand does not pay DJ Khaled. He doesn't. He's just on their extreme elite list of celeb list, and he gets anything and everything he wants. There is absolutely no way you're going to tell me Jordan Brand pays DJ Khaled. None. DJ Khaled said, I would like to drop a sneaker. How can I make this happen?
Well, no, he probably has.
This man has 4 sneakers dropping.
Clearly, he has a close relationship with a designer or someone at Nike. It doesn't mean that
he ain't got a contract.
We've never seen him promoting Nike shoes before, but he has obviously a very internal plug there. Sure. So that you don't need a deal to get what he got.
I mean,
you just
Drake
need a plug.
Actually had a contract. Like he actually had a deal.
Drake is
he does now because he just came out with his own thing. So
no, with Jordan Brand, or I think maybe it was a Nike deal, but that Nike Air Max trash that he came out with is terrible.
But the
Drake shoes, those are horrible.
They're all horrible. And
he may have had something. I don't ever remember him promoting
what is
Jordan Brand though.
Who Drake?
Yeah,
he did. He had the Jordan 10s. He had the Jordan 12s.
He had shoes, but I don't remember him.
Jumpsuits,
if you're paid, you're promoting the Jordan Brand in general.
You've seen him at the Raptors games. He had Jordans on his feet every time.
That doesn't mean he's.
And it was stuff that we can't get.
There's a difference between what Travis Scott is doing and what Drake is doing. Is my point. Travis Scott clearly is a brand ambassador or being paid or whatever to do.
Hold on, one camera died. Dang it. This was the one that died?
Yeah, you got the battery wrong.
I think this one even shut off. So let's switch.
Just take that one. Leave this one here because this is the one with the double.
Move this. Dang. I swear. I did get mixed up.
Man, look at you. You have me plugging the wrong one in. Is that good?
Yeah, we good. Look, the DJ Khaled thing is like I said, man. It's the timing of it. I think is trash. You have actual Jordan Brand MVP caliber athletes out here. I don't see nothing coming out for them. I don't see a Luka thing. Why can't they be a whatever? So that's why I was like, you know what? Clearly, DJ Khaled paid for this. If you have enough money and stuff like that, you can go to these brands and say, you know what? I would like to drop a line. I would like to do this.
They're not just going to give their Jordan Brand athletes a retro sneaker because no one's buying their actual sneakers like the Chris Paul Jordans or whatever. No one buys those.
100%.
So they're not going to just say, oh, we're just going to give you a colorway for a 5 like
Why not?
Khaled's doing. Nah.
Why not?
Jordan Brand don't be handing them out like that now. Like, I mean, Chris Paul had those 113s or two colorways of a 13.
He had about 3 colorways of 5s, some 13s.
Chris Paul had 5s?
Yeah. 12.
He had 5s. They were Hornets.
Remember the 5s.
And Clippers. He had Clippers.
I remember the 13s.
Sean Marion had 5s. Ray Allen had 5s. Fred Jones had 5s.
I'm talking about that we could get.
Oh, no. I'm saying that, that to me is something that we should begin right now. You mean to tell me if they dropped a green 5 that represents Jason Tatum, had the Jason Tatum, whatever number he is on the side of it, nobody caught that?
I mean, I'm sure they would.
Well,
but I'm just saying that Jordan Brand is going to give it to them to wear for themselves.
I know that,
we're
but
not gonna get
we should be getting stuff like that. That's what should be
PEs?
Yeah.
Oh no, they not gonna give us no PEs, man.
It's not a PE no more. You know what's not a PE no more? It's a player edition, but PEs used to be played in like you would watch. Like, dang, ain't nobody playing on Jordan 5. You can drop the Jordan 5 now. Hey, we'd be okay if you dropped the.
Yeah, you know how many DeMar DeRozan PEs I wish would come in.
But see, those are Kobe's though. They play in Kobe's. Kobe's is the most worn NBA sneaker right now. So that's a little bit different. You can go remember them orange Carmelo Anthony 5s, Hornets 5s, all them ones.
Chris Paul had some.
You could drop all that right now.
Had some.
Nobody's playing in that stuff except PJ Tucker. All right, like, look.
Yeah, but Chris, those two specifically always were like that though, because they had a signature shoe each, and they just had those 5s or whatever for like size.
100%. I know that.
Had his own,
all of that stuff.
I think he still does, even if they don't retail it. I'm sure
Carmelo
he still has
too.
one.
All of that stuff was side stuff.
Oh, Carmelo's.
But right now, you could drop it. My whole thing is right now, to me, the timing is whack. The shoes are whack. I don't care. No grown man should be running around wearing no leather pastel. I don't care. Them joints is whack.
But they can run around in zebra print.
Yeah, you're right.
They can run around in zebra print.
You can run around in anything. So you know what? Let me change that. You can run around in anything.
Nah.
Y'all.
Well, he's changed his mind on baby blue shoes before too. So
we ain't doing no pastels.
People interested in
no
pastel boot of 5? Huh? Blanca's like, yo, you gotta admit the pink one is kind of, huh?
The pink and purple ones are the two best.
You gotta
too.
think Blanc is a little dude, man. He got a small foot, so it's like a 5 don't look big on him.
Fam.
Now, in a size 11, I mean, it probably looks like a boot, but he probably wear like a size
you're
8
talking about the
now.
person who's most influenced by what they see on social media, and the youngest cat we know, besides maybe you. No, don't be surprised that Blanc wants it. Like, that's the last person you should be surprised wanting.
No.
They're all right. I wouldn't know them.
Blanc wants everything that gets promoted on social media.
I mean, they're all right, I guess, but I mean, is it something that
He
I would
literally be
wear?
out there taking pictures and posting on Instagram. The last time I posted to Instagram was a San Francisco trip from about 4 years ago.
Blanc don't be posted on Instagram.
Well, where does he post all them pictures in the liquor store and outside and stuff at?
That's like last year.
I mean, I can't imagine it's changed that much.
I haven't seen Blanc post a pic. First of all, why are you talking about Blanc so much? This February 11th was the
You
last
brought
time.
it up.
Fam. Y'all like him? Y'all copying?
I'm not copying that.
They're cool. I
I'm
just
cool
don't
off
care
that.
for them.
Yeah,
I'm not a 5 person.
Who is a
love
5
that.
person? Like, I don't even know a 5
A different
person.
5, but you're a 5 person.
No.
You're
I'm not a
white
5
5s.
person.
Yeah, you are.
I think them is fire, but like I'm not a 5 person.
Oh, you like really went out on a ledge for those.
Fam, there's only 2 Jordan 5s, maybe 3 Jordan 5s that even matter in totality.
Hold on.
Metallics?
You literally
Black off-white
metallics.
You literally called Supreme 5s the greatest 5 of all time.
Can I name them? Can I name
I mean, you probably forgot if I didn't say
and
that.
I didn't say it's the greatest 5 of all time. I said it's a top 5. Supreme Blacks. What are they?
The three,
No.
the three that
That's
matter.
not what you said. I'm not disagreeing.
Oh,
with
no,
you.
I did say that. I said the reason why I
You
made that.
said it's the greatest 5.
No, I said the reason why that camouflage 5 is number 1 seeding in the Supreme in the collaboration tournament was because it's a top 5. It may be a top 3 5. I didn't say it was a number 1 5. Metallic 5s are number 1
might
5s.
have the number 1 dunk also made by Supreme, and you had it like the 3rd seed. It won the whole tournament.
Yeah, I had it the 3rd seed because that joint came out in 2002. Like, nobody, whatever. Now it won, cool. The 3 seed, the cool. The Blazer to me is the greatest Supreme collaboration of all time. That joint came out in what? I don't know, 2000.
Who cares? Probably 2005, 2004, something like that. Who cares?
I don't wear blazers, so I'm like,
Y'all have a problem with any of the Khaled stuff?
I mean, it is what it is, man. It's just like it's out there. I mean,
Like I said, I don't
I'm
care,
cool
man.
on it.
I do my own thing, so I'm just like, I don't care.
I'm doing my own thing.
Copping expensive dunks.
Nah,
Copping
man,
dunks nobody
you
can
know,
afford.
Doing that, man. Doing sneakers. Look, my videos be better than half of these people's videos anyway, so I don't care.
I'm cool on the 5s.
I'll give him his props. That was one of the better rollouts I've seen in a long time.
And that rollout was insane. Clearly he directed it and funded it. Nike had nothing to do
Hey,
with that.
look,
rollout.
if you got the money, hey.
100%. If I can go to Jordan Brand and make a collaboration and put up probably about a good $4 million to make it, and then they all sell for $250. I mean, green beans. We're gonna talk about the Jordan. Green beans are $210. What are these gonna be? $250? $265? These ain't gonna be cheap. Like, there's no way you're gonna have these. There's no way.
I don't understand.
There's no way. These joints are gonna be about $230, $240, $250, maybe more.
Yeah, I'd say probably like 250.
He went to Jordan Brand and said, yo, I'll put up the $4 or $5 million to make this. Designed it himself, started it, dropped whatever the case may be, and they'll sell them all for about $260. He'll probably make about a good $14 million off of it. Nike take their cut, he takes his cut.
So
that's exactly how that
let me
works.
ask you this: if you could do it, would you?
Yes, I would, because
All right.
I'd be rich.
Okay.
Like, that's the thing. Like, that's That's just the way. No. But see, nobody knows that. Maybe I'm late to the party. Maybe everybody knew that. Like cats like DJ Khaled go to Nike and can say that. I'm confident in what I'm saying in that. I've never thought about it. I'm like, why on earth would Nike want to do a collaboration with DJ Khaled? Why? I understand Travis Scott. Why on earth DJ Khaled?
I don't even understand.
DJ Khaled, it doesn't make any sense.
Why don't?
Well, Travis Scott has a younger crowd. That's why he's different.
But you got to think about it, though, when DJ Khaled...
What's that?
His music's not that good.
But they think it is.
That's fair,
years ago, when he was still relevant? I mean, well, he still is relevant.
He's relevant on social media more than probably music.
Khaled's not relevant to the same crowd that Travis is relevant to. Travis is like... No, I know. I'm talking about our side.
Yeah.
Travis is relevant to...
everybody, right?
Yeah, all races, all like kids who listen to rock music, like Travis. You know what I mean?
Actually, I think I'm still a little upset at the fact that the OG like rapper sneakerhead, of my era, doesn't even have like a Nike or Jordan. That's Wale. Like that's still kind of bugging me.
I mean, yes, Wale should have been had one, but that's Wale's problem.
Exactly.
Wale probably ruined that himself.
Honestly, I don't think I care that he doesn't have that because we know he has connects that are good enough that it doesn't matter. He gets whatever he wants anyway.
Oh no, I'm not
his own shoes.
His own. Yeah. If anybody should have had their own collaboration.
But are you talking about to put money in his own pocket, or so he could just have a cool shoe? Because I don't care.
No, I'm talking about like the approach. Nike approached Drake. Nike approached Travis
and
Scott.
It makes sense.
I don't think Nike, not like you said, Khaled probably knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You get put on the list of like, man, you get all the stuff for free. They send them every single colorway of Jordan. They send them every single thing Nike and Jordan all the time. And he posts a video like, these is immaculate. And he posts all that stuff. Okay? They didn't go to Khaled like, yo, you want to be on the Jordan? Like, no.
He ain't part of the Jordan brand.
Fam, that video that he made, come on.
He doesn't have the following that Travis Scott does. We understand that.
No, I know that. But see, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if a lot of people that sees this Khaled collaboration and stuff like that thinks that way. I think they think like, yo, the Khaleds are coming out. But
it's more than him. You're thinking of him. He has a brand. We the best and all those statements you said. Like his brand is bigger literally than he is. He does all those like nice kicks, goes in his closet and shoots the whole closet with the shoes that go all the way up. Not that many people got that like that, where you built your custom closet and stuff. So like all that is part of that we the best brand, do the meeting and all that other nonsense.
Well, see, that's why I think Nike might have let him do something like that, is because in the sneaker community, his collection is like very respected, and it's like that kind of.
Respect is a strong word.
Well, no, I mean a lot of people see that he actually got stuff. He's not like, one of these people that don't know anything about, don't have nothing, but he's like, oh, I'm getting a sneaker. He actually has like.
Well, he has and know are two different things as well.
Well, I mean, he knows.
You're not going to convince me that Khaled
about
no.
it. He knows enough about
Khaled knows nothing about sneakers.
You think so?
Nothing. He's rich. That's what it is. That's it. You're not going to tell me Offset knows sneakers. You're not going to tell me that. No, Wale knows sneakers. J. Cole knows sneakers. There are people that know sneakers. DJ Khaled? Come on, man.
I mean, I'm sure he knows.
Yeah, he knows what Concords are. He knows what Braille ones are.
He knows about as much as all of these young sneakerheads that just started like it last 3 or 4 years know. He knows about as much as they know, which is enough.
I've seen Khaled go.
It's enough today.
I've seen Khaled.
Well, he ain't no OG. Yeah,
I mean, you're talking about somebody who just might, in general, be like a low IQ person. I mean, like he's a mascot. That's that's really what it is.
He is, but
it's like he's not a sneaker OG, but he knows enough to get by.
I'll tell you what, though, I'll easily take a meal to yell "We the best" on every song.
I'm sure he has a lot of people too who. You guys watch the show Veep? Did you ever watch that show Veep?
I know what it is, but I didn't watch it.
Okay. So you know how the VP girl always had that little man in her ear saying like, if you go on to shake someone's hand, that's like Bob Smith or whatever. I think Callie got somebody like that who like tells him like, yo, this is this and this is that.
Yeah, I can believe that.
He has somebody like that.
Yeah, you might be.
If he has to sound relevant. The most people don't care.
Blessings to him. I got
I don't got nothing bad to say about him.
Yeah.
He's just a weirdo. I mean,
I love
he's literally what he is.
Like Khaled is the epitome of like feel good to me. I've never seen nothing back. Come on, he's a happy dude. He's a happy person.
I respect. But he's off. He's off happy.
Look, man.
Hey, man, he's happy. He's happy.
You happy, man.
He's off.
Something let that man.
Let him live.
When he got lost in that jet ski and he posted, that was the funniest thing I had ever seen. Like, DJ Khaled is that guy. I would never say anything bad about him. It's like, he's a little weird. Yes, he's corny. He's goofy. But you know what? I aspire to be just that happy and in Miami in the sun and spray champagne for no reason and just shuffle and do goofy stuff all day and make millions. And go to cats and say, can I have Jordans? And they say, sure, why not? Give us $5 million, please. Thank you. Like come on. Anyways, Manscape real quick. Appreciate everybody at Manscape. Like I said, man, I don't got any products with me here today, but hey, I want to let everybody know something. Manscape isn't just about isn't just about manscaping your body and trimming below. Manscaped also has cologne. They have body washes. They got deodorant. They got chapstick. They got t-shirts. They got clothing and stuff like that, man. Like I said, man, I'll tell you guys, Manscaped, it works. I don't promote anything on this podcast that I wouldn't use. I use it regularly. Let me tell you something. The ball deodorant, fresh out the shower, it works. The state of Arizona, it's hot. Today's a little bit weird, a little windy, a little chilly outside. But no, that ball deodorant and that Revive spray, you give yourself 2 spritz down there, George, you be back. When you use the bathroom, you let your drawers go and it slap against your skin, that air go up. Smells fresh, B. It works. I'm telling you. Everybody know that fresh air that come up when you let your drawers go and it hit your stomach up the air. Smells good, B. The smells of them, I'm telling you, phenomenal. Like I said on the last episode of the podcast when I did it in the closet, it smells like somebody wearing a tuxedo starting a bar fight in a saloon. It's manly. All right. It smells that good. Sophistication. All right. Remember what I told you, sneakerheads? I know this is a sneaker podcast. I told you guys, I didn't trim below before I got married. When I got married, it makes a difference. If you don't trim below, it makes a difference. I gave the example last week about Air Max Bubble. Let me use Ultra Boost this week. Ultra Boost is like this. When you squeeze it, it gets low, but it doesn't go so far. You bush the same way. You bush like this. you getting the pushing with your partner, and it goes this low. No, you trim that bush, get the clapping with your partner. Right. I'm telling you. You trim your own bush, edge it up, go ahead and give it a nice taper like this. You and your partner, there's a difference. Your partner go, something different. That's what it is, I told you guys the holiday is coming up. I said this last episode.
People said some wild stuff about last time you did this ad. They might say even more wild stuff about this one.
I mean every word that I say. I mean every single word that I say.
What are you talking about?
Fam, your lady come home, they get their nails done, their hair done, makeup. They always ask you notice anything different? I'm telling you, like I said last episode, go to your partner, not just anybody. Don't say Greg sent you to somebody's house. No. You go to your partner, pull your pants down, ask her if she noticed anything different. No, I'm telling you. Go ahead and clean it up. That is 20% off and free shipping with the code SNEAKDISS. That's SNEAKDISS. Like I said, it's not just stuff to trim below. Deodorant, lip balm, body wash, shampoo. They got t-shirts, underwear. They got other things on them. Nail set kit. Oh, my goodness. Cameras are dying left and right in here. Fam, y'all might have to scoot over now.
No, that one's still on?
No, this one's dead now.
Oh, that's all right. Fam. I'm not worried about it. Why'd you move this one?
Because now I want you guys to scoot over so I can record both.
Fine.
You're not on now.
I'm on the audio. It's fine. You can put my picture over the screen.
Fam, I can put both you two in the camera with the thing right there, and we share a camera. Yeah, look at that.
You try to make this too difficult.
This is going to be such a difficult edit.
I need to be on camera. You can put my face up.
Y'all need to be on. Oh my God, this edit is going to be trashed. We on both, George, me and Eddie? We both on?
Yep.
Ooh, I got to buy all new batteries. The streets is hot. Like I said, man, Manscaped, use the promo code SNEAKDISS. Like I said, man, remove the bush. Trim your bush for the push, fam. Jordan Brand. Anybody watch Sneakers app? See Jordan Brand preview?
I don't go on there very much anymore.
Oh, the preview of the shoes coming out.
Preview of the shoes that came out. I sent you guys the link if you didn't go and watch the thing. Like, I had it on when me and George was at lunch.
Do y'all, really watch those videos?
No.
Oh, okay.
Click on it, hit the like fire thing to get it sparked up
pretty much.
and close it.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't know.
I actually took your advice on past episodes with that. It's probably how I won.
Yeah, so I have, what did I say before, 5 sneakers accounts. I haven't done that in at least 6 months. I've tried on just my phone, and I think I won maybe one shoe in that time. I think I need to spark them phones back up. Make me a little side money. A little travel fund.
I feel you.
I
mean, you could basically get your whole payment for your shoe
Exactly.
if you sold one shoe every month or whatever.
Yeah, you might want to start slinging some stuff.
Hey, man, I mean, business owner now, so, trying to detail these cars real quick, which, get at me, if you in Arizona, at least.
Y'all like anything else, though?
I mean,
Fire Red 3s, man. That's it.
Did they show Fire Red 3s?
They in there. They come out in August, I think.
Oh, see, I didn't see them on the preview.
They come out in August.
I mean, you know what it looks like.
Right, you need a Fire Red 3.
Honestly,
That's
I
like the only
didn't
one.
care for anything. Like, I already labeled
Well, that's
what
the
I
only
want
one that
this
I
year.
must have.
Chicago ones. That's about it.
Well, that's end of the year.
I know, but I'm not really looking at anything else other than that.
Fire Red 3s is the only thing this summer.
Hey,
that
I
I'm like,
hope you
gotta
get them
have it.
too.
But everything else.
Fire
is
Red
kind of
3s, I mean, I expect to get them, but
That's the.
I don't know
that's
if
a
I'm
classic.
actually wearing them. No, I don't know.
Oh, I
man.
am. Those is going straight on the foot.
Hey.
Those are fire. I've been trying to get my hands on a pair of them for a long time.
You didn't like the Desert Elephants?
I didn't care for anything.
And you know what's funny is that, I've seen a lot of the pictures and sketches and stuff like that and sneak pics and stuff like that of everything that they showed. And in hand, them joints look nothing like they're so underwhelming. Like, I was really kind of a little excited about the Desert Elephant one, thinking oh, you know what? Let me see what this... No, it looks like bad material. The Neapolitan woman's one, it looks all
Yeah,
right.
no,
They
it
look
looked
okay,
all right.
but they kind of remind me of MMA. Here's a little bit.
Yeah.
They just look like mochas with pink.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Yeah.
Like mocha 3 with
it's
pink
a
on it.
mocha with pink,
Not
And I didn't
anything
think the
crazy.
Volt ones or anything.
Nah.
I don't know if they showed the denim ones. Did they show those?
I've seen them.
I've seen them.
They're all right.
I don't know,
Those
man.
particle gray 9s were kind of tough. Like, those actually look kind of cool.
I don't even think I saw those.
They're like black and gray. They look pretty cool. Those were all right.
9s or something that I just...
That's like a hard shoe to get into. I mean, I have a couple pair of 9s, but I'm like, I very rarely wear them anymore. And I'm like,
I got one pair of 9s.
9s suck.
9s are...
I got the OG, the black and white, or they call them the Space Jams when they retro them not too. And I'm just like, why are they Space Jams?
I mean, yeah,
don't
the
know how
home
to
colorway.
have it.
Yeah, just the home colorway, and
joints
then I
are
got
the Space Jams.
the black and charcoal gray ones with the red on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that's the only 2 9s that I got.
Jordan 2s, I may say 7s, 8s, 9s, maybe 10s. Them joints don't even exist to me anymore. Like, them the wackest ones.
You said the 2s, the what?
2s, maybe 7,
Yeah.
8, 9,
I like 8s still.
10s.
Never was big on 9.
You
or
like
2.
8s? You like 8 Aquas?
I like the Aquas. I like the Bugs Bunny ones, or the like
Playoff one is okay in Aquas, but
the Bugs Bunny joints.
can't
and the
wear 'em,
plain
I'm too
Aquas
short.
are like the only 2 that I really, really like.
I'm
The
just,
chromes weren't that bad. The chromes were decent.
I had chromes.
I was like, I have those 3, and then I have the Phoenix Suns colorway. Like, those were kind of clean.
Fam, you had a lot of 8s.
Just those 4. That's it.
That's a lot of
Told you,
8s,
man,
though.
he got everything, man.
Like, that's a lot of 8s.
What else you got in the archives, man?
The only person I know that got me more 8s is Don. Yeah, I don't know. It was underwhelming. I don't know. Joy, you didn't see nothing you saw? You didn't like? Joints is whack. NBA playoffs.
I mean, there's stuff that's coming out this year that I want, but I mean,
Can I-
no, go ahead. You got
Once.
go ahead.
I think KD 11.
Oh, yeah, KD 15.
15.
Yeah, my fault. 15. That's
Those
the
look
first KD in a long time I actually kind of
Them
like.
joints is fire to me.
Yeah, I like
I
them.
probably won't get them because I don't hoop very much.
What
but
y'all think is KD's best shoe?
4. I mean, that's easy.
Really? You think so?
Versus what? What you about to say?
I like the 6.
Which one's a 6? I gotta look at that.
I like the 4 too. The 4.
What was the colorway?
Right
What's a colorway? KD6.
No,
they
I'm
had
thinking
the
of
gumbo,
5.
the gumbo all-star joint.
Oh no way! You like those? That model with tight on the side?
Yeah.
Let me see.
Wait, is KD wearing these in the playoffs? He wore these tonight?
I don't.
Yeah, he's been wearing the new ones.
Oh yes.
He just been wearing all black pair. You talking about that one?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This colorway right here is one of my favorite ones.
I liked the elite version.
I'd never seen the picture.
I have the OKC colorway. Of these.
See, I like
All right, KD, I see you.
Them joints fire, huh?
All right.
I mean, look, he can do better than the ones
Which
that
one you
like
looking
have
at?
the
Okay.
socks built
Okay.
in.
Joints
Like,
is fire.
Okay. There's a blue one too.
There's a couple colors. We might have to cop. Huh?
I might have to get me a pair.
And it's fire. I need them for 127, 15.
Well, I know you remember when we used to go to Nike and that one man who worked at Nike was telling us like, oh yeah, Kevin Durant wants to alternate like 1 year Velcro strap, the next year no strap. Like he wants to go back and forth. I didn't pay attention if he kept doing that or not, but it does seem like that's what happened because the 14 had the midfoot strap.
oh yeah.
Well, the 14 was made by the same dude who designed Kyrie shoes.
Yeah.
So
That's
what's-
why they look so similar to a
Is
Kyrie.
that, so
because
that
it's
Leo,
the same
whatever his name is, not a Nike no more? Or
Leo Ching.
is that so? Is he still there?
I'm not sure. I mean, I know he's not doing. he
14
didn't
was
do
trash.
KD
I'm
14.
sorry.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad.
It was trash.
They were decent.
No, they were
had
fine.
A couple of colors.
I don't understand why people didn't like the 14. Like, I mean, like,
I liked a couple of them.
I thought the model itself is
Yeah, the
okay.
model was decent.
The model is fine, you know. It's just that with KD's, he alternates too much with like
His
high, low, and
colorways.
mid. Like it's never the same.
Look, as long as he does better than the ones that had like the built-in sock that were like going up almost his
yeah.
entire
The web
way.
foots?
Yeah, I think.
But
No, that was the 8s.
Yeah, as long as he does better than that, we good.
like I didn't think this model was that bad.
That one was okay.
I didn't
I
think
have
this was
So
that
then he
bad.
is doing it.
No, he's not because
no,
The black
no.
pair.
he's not doing the
It was
alternate.
No,
because
that's not-
that the 12 it has no strap.
Thought you
13
said that
has
was
no strap.
13.
No, that's
13
12.
has no
13
strap.
has no strap either. So he didn't
11.
alternate.
Well, then you said 13 and you held the 12 up.
Man, it just took a break.
11s had no strap
They had
either.
no strap,
No
yeah.
strap, so he wasn't alternating.
He might have just taken a
The
break.
10s didn't have no strap. The 9s didn't have no strap.
Yeah,
How did,
No
I
strap.
can't even remember. How do you remember all
The
that?
7s was the last one that had a strap.
George just
So
made
I
that
mean,
up.
I don't know about that.
We were literally at
I never heard
Nike.
that.
Fam, we were together. Literally.
I was probably over there dribbling a basketball or something.
Yes, you were trying the helmet on. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I probably tried on like a Michigan Wolverine helmet. Yeah, 7s had a strap. That's the
Yeah,
last
that's the
one that
last
had a
one that
strap.
Somebody who worked at Nike
I
told
have
us
this one.
this is when the 4 was
Damn,
out.
what don't
Okay,
you
see.
have?
Or when it was when the 4 was out or the 5 was
I don't
out.
have. I
I
have.
mean,
but
saying
I do
the
have
same
a lot.
thing.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen the dungeon, so you've seen it.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. You
got
How many
probably-
you got?
probably like 350-ish.
Oh, okay.
Man, he
something.
probably got like a whole secret room I haven't even seen.
Hey, you ain't that ain't all of them in that room you see.
Yeah,
It's
I
not all.
know.
That's just the majority of them.
And
Must be nice. Huh?
it must be nice.
No, it's not nice. It's a curse. Huh?
It
It's
is.
cool to have. It's a curse.
Why do you think I told as soon as I saw his dungeon, I said I'm stopping at 100.
I don't know
Say
where
that,
I'm
man,
at.
is like the
Nah,
next thing you know,
nigga.
you turn around and you like, damn.
Nah,
George got about 5. I got about. I think I got around 3, 254. I don't know. Man.
I don't know how y'all do it.
That's a lot. Man. That's what makes it tiring. The NBA playoffs, man.
Well, here's my thing first.
What?
MVPs, who you got?
It don't
This
matter.
conversation could be insane.
It really don't matter.
Blanc already lost it on me because I said Joker, but
I mean, it
Oh, I had to mess with Blanc. I texted because he's a Sixer fan, so I texted and I was like, "Jokic, he gonna be unanimous MVP." And he was like, "What?" He was like, "You drinking?" He got upset.
I mean,
all of his retweets are Philadelphia
Yeah,
sports
Sixers,
writers who
yeah.
say that Jokic can't win the MVP.
Why can't
And-
he already did?
And listen, all three of the top three main cats
they
are
all
interchangeable.
deserve it. Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
if
doesn't
any
really
of them
matter.
won, I'd be fine with it.
Exactly. That's what I was telling them.
I don't like people who are like 100% one-sided one way or the other when they talk about like analytics don't matter or analytics are the only thing. It's a combination of both.
Exactly.
So
this is the first time that I feel like it's been a hard decision.
Oh yeah, it is.
Like I think Joel will get it just because of the simple fact that he's leading the league in scoring.
Well, supposedly someone leaked the votes, at least for AP. Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. It could have been like it wasn't April Fool's because it wasn't that long ago, but it could have been a joke or something. But supposedly somebody leaked it, and like Perkins' name is on there. Oh, people were like, Perkins has an MVP vote. That's what started trending. So
I think Joel will get it.
The only one I'm confused about, like, you really guys, Andy gonna be mad, but I don't care. Devin Booker is 5th in the race. He doesn't deserve it because I'm sorry, even when he was hurt, they were still doing pretty well without him. So what's that say about that?
I mean, he's still the best player on the team.
That's actually a stretch.
I don't think Booker in this particular year Booker has zero claim to MVP. Well, you got 3 guys putting historic years up. They're all the same position. Well, I guess Giannis is a power forward.
Yeah, but you're talking about somebody.
You got 3 7-footers doing historic stuff, and Booker is doing like
what he usually does.
Yeah, I mean, like we've seen guards do 150 million times % better than what he's doing.
Yeah, but like
it's not comparable.
I'm sorry.
You have to weigh that in. You have to weigh in the fact that, like, Jokic just put the first season in NBA history up.
Yep, 2K points, 1,000 boards,
1,500.
One seed don't mean nothing?
Not in terms of the MVP. He can win the playoff MVP.
But just because you're the 1 seed, that doesn't mean that you should automatically get considered.
There's a lot of arguments you can make.
You should be automatically considered.
The team would not be number 1.
Right, like you can make that argument too, and the same thing with Jokic.
Same with Joker,
He's literally the only man out there.
You can make that argument with Booker.
You take them off their teams, they're not doing it.
The Suns roster is if you put the Suns against Denver without those 2 guys, the Suns will sweep them and win every game.
Yes,
and I'm saying like you can make the argument that the Suns wouldn't be number 1 without Booker.
They might not be number 1, but if you took Jokic off the Nuggets, they wouldn't even make the playoffs. They might win like 15 games.
Jamal Murray is out still. So it's like without him,
and MPJ.
Yeah, him too. So
you can make it. Like I said, if Giannis, I feel Giannis should. I just
and that's fine.
That's all. Giannis is going to be there for many years.
I feel like Giannis should, but like if Joel wins it, I'm going to argue with it. If Jokic wins it, I'm going to argue. If Devin Booker wins it, I'm not going to argue it.
Nah, that's the one I'm going to question.
It's a rung below to me.
It's like
it was the same thing people did last year when Curry got hot at the end of the season, but he wasn't good all season.
Yeah,
right. There was people saying that
it's a different run.
DeMar DeRozan could have been in the run.
DeMar DeRozan should have been higher. He was in.
If the Bulls' record was better, I could see that argument because that's the one.
Problem is they couldn't beat.
They barely made the playoffs.
Even when they were healthy, they couldn't beat anyone. So they're like 1-18.
Their record against top teams in the East
top 4
in
both conferences. They were like 1-19 or something like that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they should do co-MVP between Joker and Embiid. Like, literally, if you look at their stats, they're either like point something or like 1 point off of each other in literally every stat. So it's like, it's so hard to tell. I'd be fine with a co-MVP. I mean, I'm cool with either or.
The last time has there been a co-MVP?
I don't think there ever has.
There's
been co-rookie of the year.
Yeah. Rookie of the year with Jason Kidd.
I think there's been a co-MVP in the NFL, right? Didn't 1 year wasn't like
has there?
Peyton Manning and someone?
I don't think there. Well, even then,
maybe not.
NFL MVP needs to get kind of switched around.
No, NFL
that's a quarterback award,
that's
which is kind of dumb.
I don't like that.
Cooper Kupp should have been MVP this past season. I don't care what anybody says.
But
NBA playoffs.
Jazz, Mavericks. I'm gonna go through the ones that like already set.
Okay.
I'm not the play-in. I don't know. So the Nets won. The Nets are now the official 8 seed. 7 seed. Okay. So then they're gonna play Sixers.
The 2 Milwaukee.
Whoever the
Milwaukee's playing Bulls.
Milwaukee lost. Whoever the 2 seed was.
You're right.
So who's the 2 seed?
I don't know who the 2 seed is, but they
pulling it up now.
Because Boston's number 1.
No, Boston's 2 seed.
Is it Boston?
It's Boston. Heat is number 1.
Yep, Heat is 1.
Yeah, Boston.
Yep, Boston plays Nets.
That's going to be interesting.
So Boston plays Nets, Milwaukee Bulls for 3 and 6, and then Sixers, Toronto for 4 and 5.
That's easy.
In the East, and then
that's easy.
Yeah.
Wait. Let's go through these. Hold on. Utah. Let's go through this first. Utah Jazz and Mavericks. Who wins?
Okay.
Depends if Luka's playing.
Luka's hurt. they're not saying he's playing. They're not saying he's not. But he's hurt.
Yeah, it depends if he's playing or not.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
That's actually
tough. Play though. I mean,
I hate the
Utah
Jazz,
has like a lot more weapons.
They do.
They do, but they've just been dog shit this year. Like, you think they're supposed to beat a team by 20, and they blow the lead and win by like 3, 2, 4 at the end. It's crazy.
True.
They just don't like each other.
Don't believe all that.
I don't think anyone likes Clarkson. He's DJ
I don't
Khaled
think
of the
Mitchell
NBA.
likes Gobert. I don't think I think that chemistry is off.
I mean, I just think that they do.
Mitchell does a lot of weird
Mitchell.
stuff.
They run too much to Mitchell.
I'm not a fan of Mitchell's game. Like, I'm not a fan of Jimmy Butler's game.
Really?
Like,
You ain't like D Wade.
Whoa, Lee Wade is.
Donovan Mitchell plays a lot like Dwayne Wade.
His numbers are better
like
than you think they are. If you look him up,
No. His numbers are great. I just don't like his game, like his style of game.
He plays like Dwayne Wade.
Here's my thing.
Dwayne Wade was a little bit different.
I've been meaning
I
to talk
understand what
with
you're
you
saying.
about
Dwayne
this.
Wade,
I understand what you're
plays like
saying.
him.
So some of your basketball
Similar.
takes be a little reachy.
No, I didn't say Mitchell sucks. I just don't
I'm
like his
just
game.
saying, like
I don't care for his game. His shot is a little weird. Like, he got the numbers. He's an all-star all the time. Jimmy Butler gets buckets, but I don't know how. Like, Jimmy Butler isn't like good at threes. He's not really good at
mid-range
twos.
scorer.
He's a mid-range player.
He just that's
DeMar DeRozan is a mid-range guy. Like
It
Kobe
goes-
was a mid-range guy.
like, I just don't care for their basketball game. I'm like,
mean-
yeah, they aight. Like, they
Jimmy
dope.
Butler is the perfect face of that franchise because we have no idea how Miami is good.
Well, but see,
Yeah.
that's what makes Miami right now. Like, man, do you really need a star? Like, are they just great
you
team ball? Or
absolutely
do
need
you
a
need
star.
a super?
they have shooters.
Well, they've been to the final 2 years
Jimmy
ago. I mean,
and they got
doesn't
washed.
need to be a shooter. He's
well,
got
yeah.
shooters.
I mean, they had to put in work.
Well,
I
think
mean,
about
they got
that's the problem with Ben Simmons too. You need shooters
So
around
what
him.
I'm saying is, if a team is not winning anything, and by anything I mean championships, then you can't answer the question. Like, you probably need a superstar to win.
I'll say, and they got Kyle Lowry now. He's a playoff player.
Giannis won Finals MVP, I imagine. I can't remember,
Yeah, he
but
did.
I'm assuming he won Finals MVP. Now, we know Drew Holiday was the second most important player because he was
You could
unguardable when
argue
he was on the floor.
Chris Middleton too.
Giannis had.
He's a Middleton fan.
Chris Middleton. Was
Middleton's
kinda
a solid
on and off.
player, but he
Yeah.
wasn't the second best player on that team
okay, I feel
for
you.
the finals at least.
I think Middleton is just a little underrated. Than what
He
people,
is.
like he's just
And how is he
him.
underrated?
He is pretty
I don't know.
underrated.
People
underrated.
talk about Middleton like he whack, and or like he just okay. I'm like,
It depends who you talk
Right,
to.
Middleton is good when he wants to be, but he's not good. all
like
the time.
people got mad at me, or maybe Andy's got mad at me, and I said Devin Booker and
No, don't say it.
Middleton ain't that dramatically
Don't say that.
different.
Don't say that.
To me.
Yes, they are.
I mean, what Middleton averages about 24, Booker about 27.
No, he doesn't. Middleton is for his career has averaged 17.
I'm talking about for the season this year.
I
think Booker's
doubt
about
it.
27. I think
Well, I mean,
Middleton's about
here's
22,
the difference.
24.
So Booker's had to be the primary guy on his team
For a
Middleton's
long
really
time.
never.
I don't
had
think
to.
Middleton could be the primary.
No,
anywhere.
he's definitely not going to be the number one option anywhere. Like,
So we got Jazz over Mavs, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
If Luka's hurt,
See a sweep?
That's a wrap.
I don't think it's going to be sweet.
No, they might.
If
they might
Luka
get- they might
plays,
get a general sweep.
Well, I'll tell you right now, if Luka plays, Dallas absolutely can win the series. And the
Yeah.
reason why I say that is Porzingis is way better than he gets credit for.
Porzingis
He
is
can't
gone,
play
bro.
there.
He's in Washington now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, they traded him.
But Dinwiddie is the starter now if
Wait,
Luka's
what?
out.
They traded him for Spencer
Dinwiddie?
No, I know
Yeah,
Spencer
no,
Dinwiddie.
And they
gone,
got
huh?
him, and then they got, I think, like a.
Well, who's the
a
other
first-
player? There got to be another player there.
I think it was a first round pick.
I don't know, somebody.
Well, how's
Luka
Dallas
and
winning
their-
games then? All else they got is Finney Smith.
No,
and-
that's why Luka the MVP candidate too. That team is
it's
winning.
Luka and like one other cat.
They're the
that's
third
okay.
seed.
Well, the Nuggets are better than,
Tim
or worse
Hardaway
than
Jr.
Dallas. Sorry, that's why.
Well, he's been hurt.
Like Luka's
Yeah.
been
I was
balling,
gonna say,
Dinwiddie's been
Tim on
doing
the floor.
good.
Dinwiddie's a good player. He's
Yeah.
severely underrated. But they got to have
Hardaway
something else.
Jr. has been-
Dinwiddie
Tim
was
Hardaway
trash
Jr.
in Washington.
Boy,
That's why
okay,
He
he
was
was
trash in Washington.
Yeah, he couldn't play with.
That's why Jason Kidd, coach of the year, that's a hard pick too. There's a lot of good coaches out here
That's not something I
overachieving.
care about.
Well, I'm just saying.
Coach of the year
Oh,
don't
wait,
really
it's an
matter.
award.
to
What
me.
was the trade?
I don't remember.
It was a long time ago.
Porzingis for
It couldn't have been that long ago.
And it was I think it was like
I think it was one more
like a
player.
first round pick.
I need to
was
look
something.
at this roster.
It was a draft pick.
What about
in
Warriors Nuggets?
Dinwiddie.
What y'all got?
Warriors? What do you mean?
Warriors Nuggets. Curry, they haven't said he's playing yet.
Yeah, but Clay.
But it's the Nuggets. Like, I would never trust the Nuggets in the playoffs.
Jalen
so.
Brunson.
I'm
would
going to
never
disagree
trust
there.
Nuggets in playoffs.
So here's my thing. Bubble season.
Jamal
I wasn't
Murray
even
was playing.
scared to play the Lakers as a Clippers fan. I was actually scared of the Nuggets.
No,
Hold
see,
on,
the
you're
Nuggets,
Dallas
talking about
ain't beat nobody with this roster.
You're talking about a
the
completely
Nuggets-
different team.
The Nuggets in the bubble had a different.
Yeah, you're talking about something completely different. No.
They had MPJ and
That
Jamal
was
Murray.
full strength Nuggets.
You know,
This
that
Nuggets
is
team
good.
that's playing right now is the exact same Nuggets team that got swept by the Suns. Like, I don't know if MPG was playing against the Suns, but
I don't think so.
this Nuggets team could get swept by the Warriors.
But I mean,
Yeah, they can.
still,
I'm
didn't have
the
Jamal Murray.
second best player right now on the Nuggets might be Jeff Green, and Jeff Green's about 2,000 years old.
Stop it.
It's Jokic and Jeff Green.
Stop it.
Who's the second best player on the Nuggets right now?
The cat with the braids?
Aaron Gordon?
Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon barely gets in the game.
I don't know.
He sucks.
No, I don't think he starts.
He doesn't even start. He sucks.
He was playing good most of the year.
Fam, Aaron Gordon
With Jamal Murray down, in MPJ, he was the next guy up.
and he wasn't showing up.
man.
He was late.
Jeremy
He-
Grant
he
should have
late.
stayed.
he-
Jeremy Grant.
So y'all got
Yeah, he
Warriors
should have.
Yeah, Warriors.
Yeah, we're going
That's
Warriors.
pretty.
sweeps. Nothing. I got a feeling
I
a
don't
lot
think
of
it's gonna be a
series is
sweep.
going 7 games.
I don't think it's going to be a sweep.
Bulls Bucks.
Bucks by a million.
Hold on.
And we
Bulls,
we
I
Bulls
tweeted this
fans,
too.
and
The
you got
Bulls
Bucks.
is that team you don't want to play and you want to play at the exact same time because they're supposed to. They're good.
they
but
have-
they don't know.
they're good on paper.
They're weird. It's a weird
No,
team.
they're good
on
when they
paper.
have all of their pieces, but it's like right now you got Lonzo out,
Yeah, they're-
Caruso.
I didn't
and
know.
really-
I would tell you this. I didn't know Lonzo and like Caruso and them were so valuable. When they went out, that team got even weirder. They was
What do you
hooping
mean?
at first.
Because Lonzo was their primary playmaker, and he can shoot.
Yeah, but I didn't know Kobe
He
White.
can shoot
I didn't
now.
know Kobe White was going to be this bad. Kobe White is one of the worst players in the NBA.
Kobe White was trash when he got drafted. We was
Kobe
talking
White
about
had a
trash.
streak.
He was
Kobe
just
White
like,
had a
he's
streak of
trash.
like going like 1 for like 22 and threes at one point during the season. He's one of the worst point guards in the league. That's no joke. He is awful. I didn't think he was that bad compared to Lonzo Ball. Huh?
Yeah, he's
I didn't think
trash.
so.
He is horrible. Because when we drafted him, it was just kind of like, why? Like, I mean, he was decent.
He
in
had some
college,
moments
but
though. He had some moments on the Bulls though where you're like, okay, I'm seeing some flashes.
Nah.
Bucks win.
Yeah, I'll take
Bucks sweep.
I'm not gonna
We
say
ain't gonna
that.
say
Okay.
sweeping, but they gonna.
I'm talking to Bulls fans here.
Chicago probably wins a game at home.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
might win 1 or 2 maybe.
Who wins out of Raptors and Sixers?
The Sixers. What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't think they beat the Raptors one time this year. The Raptors
Yeah, this-
slapped
but this-
I mean,
but
it could be a
this is
series
a
where the home
series, though.
team wins every game.
This is a
like
series,
7
though.
games.
It's
or-
gonna be an interesting
I don't
series.
think
I
that
think
they're gonna be able to win a series against Philly, but I mean,
I don't know, man.
Well, we'll say this: if James Harden pulls his head out of his ass, then it's going to be the Sixers hands down.
Well,
Well,
we're
they
talking
gotta-
about playoffs.
they gotta
here.
play
That's
differently.
never happened before. James Harden has never
you
pulled
right.
his
You
head
right.
out during
Exactly.
the playoffs.
You
No,
right.
no, but it's different though.
He got Embiid,
who is it? Doc
And
has
he's the best player on both teams.
Doc has to put the ball in Maxi's hand and tell Harden to play like a 2 guard instead of like a point guard. That's the biggest problem with their team. They were functioning really well before Harden got there with Maxi running everything and playing off Embiid. And now you got another guy who wants to handle the ball. Pause. Give the ball to Maxi and tell James to play like a 2 guard,
I mean,
and then
James
you got
is
a
struggling,
fantastic
though.
roster.
He's
But I don't
awful.
think James is even going to be good at the 2 though. Like if you look at him play, it looks like his athleticism just isn't there. His first step's
might-
not that quick anymore.
It might not be, but it doesn't need to be when you're playing a 2.
dribble now. Yes,
You put him in the corner.
Shots
make
off.
threes all game long.
Well, I mean, let's talk about the
Pick-
main
pick and
elephant in
roll.
the room.
I mean,
Doc Rivers.
You move him to the 2, he'll be open. They got to help when
Doc Rivers is a
Maxi
good
and
coach.
Embiid
No,
they
he's
can run
not.
pick and roll all game long.
Doc Rivers is a great coach. He just how's he a bad coach?
I'm a Clipper fan.
Yeah, but
you know what Doc Rivers' problem is? He doesn't understand how to make in-game adjustments.
Yeah, and that's fine, but that doesn't mean he's a bad coach. Like, he just has a handicap.
Making adjustments is like one of the critical pieces of being a coach.
You know why you think he's a good coach? Because he had 4 Hall of Famers on that Celtics team. That's what made him considered a good coach.
Actually,
but see,
my bad. 3. Yes.
When they won the championship.
Yes, my bad.
That's fine and dandy, but he also had a Clippers team where Chris Paul just couldn't seem to stay healthy. And he didn't play playoffs or play good.
Yeah, Blake Griffin couldn't stay healthy.
Chris Paul in playoffs did not mix.
Oh yeah, so the Clippers, it was a mixture.
He had a lot of bad luck when it came to coaching these teams. Then he comes over to the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, what do you do? How do you come across like a team that's probably been slated to be potential champions the last 3 years, and then all of a sudden one of your all-star player.
He dropped the ball in the bubble because he was coaching the Clippers in the bubble, and he dropped the ball in too.
Like your all-star player and point guard
PG
becomes terrified to play basketball now. Like you're left with a mess. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I don't blame Doc Rivers for everything. I think Doc Rivers is a good coach.
He's not terrified. What do you mean terrified to play basketball?
Ben Simmons got terrified to play basketball.
No, he got terrified because he was trash. That's why he got terrified.
Ben Simmons is never trash.
Are you serious right now?
Damn. Ben Simmons.
He was bad in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was horrible.
He had a few. There was one year when Embiid was in there. There was one year he was. That playoff series
was terrible.
Fam, that was one series.
It didn't matter. That was when it counted.
God, I remember that series, last year's playoff before that playoffs. God, he had like 44 against the Nets. Like, he was balling. Like Ben Simmons.
In today's league, you can't be scared to take shots. Like that doesn't make sense.
Him and Embiid would never work because they both operate in the same space.
Exactly.
So it's just that was never going to work. Why do you think LeBron James early in his career was so successful? Because they never put him with anybody that clogged the paint because he had to be in the paint. Ben Simmons plays a lot like that. He's got to be in the paint. He can only dunk. Embiid wants to play on the post. He wants to be in the box. They can't operate in the same space. So one of them was going to have to go eventually.
I didn't think they had the recipe. They were one amazing buzzer beater from the championship. The team was freaking good. Now, they did have Jimmy Butler on that team.
Exactly.
But
and he was the difference because Jimmy Butler didn't operate in the paint.
I don't know, man. I don't have the Sixers. I don't have the Sixers beating the Raptors. I'm not going to say I'm not shocked if they do, but the Raptors are a better basketball team. They're a better complete team than them. Like, Scotty Barnes is good.
Yeah,
Van Vliet is good. OG is good. Siakam is good.
I mean,
that entire team is
they've all
good.
been there. They were on that championship team.
The thing is that Embiid is the best player on both teams. Embiid might have to score 44 points every single game.
I mean, he is the scoring champion this year. He can do that.
All James Harden needs to do. All James Harden needs to do is
get him the ball.
A solid 20, a solid 22. That's it. Maxey a solid 18, 17. That's it. What's his name? Thelonious Thibus. What's his name? He sucks. Well,
he can't shoot.
No, not Thibault. He only plays defense. Other man. Toby Tobias.
Harris?
Tobias.
Let him get him a cold 15 or something. Play some defense. They'll be all right.
I actually miss him on the Clippers too.
Tobias Harris?
Yeah,
he was the first person that missed Tobias Harris.
He was good on the Clippers.
15 teams.
He was one of the big reasons why we were winning.
He said
literally the same player as Chris Middleton. You look his numbers up. It's the same exact player.
One of the most consistent starters in the league.
Harris plays a little better defense and gets more rebounds, and Middleton passes the ball a little bit better and shoots threes better. That's the only difference between the two.
I'd rather have Middleton.
That's fine, but it's literally the same player. I'm dead serious. I showed you the numbers. It's literally the same guy.
They mid-tier. Either way, mid-tier.
I'll tell you what.
Put the ball in Maxey's hand and move Harden to the 2, and they will be fine. But they won't do it because
I'll tell y'all what, though. This Clippers T-Wolves game is kind of paining me because I miss Pat Bev. And he toying with us right now.
That's the first time anyone's ever said that.
Look,
miss Pat Beverly.
Look, let me just say this.
What do you mean?
He
plays defense.
You like him when he's on your team. You hate him when you play against.
No, but he's not. But he isn't. He's like, okay, so everyone remembers Bruce Bowen.
He's a defender.
But Bruce Bowen could actually make threes and do I don't know if he can put the ball on the floor.
Pat Bev can make threes sometimes.
Pat Beverly is not what people think he is. He's not that guy.
Consistent shooting, but he can when he wants to.
He does it when
he's
it
not
counts.
the Bruce Bowen guy. He's a tier below that. And he's smaller.
As far as defense, though, I mean, you can't really knock him on his defense. I mean,
no, but you can't have
what you need him for.
Listen, Marcus Smart came in the league, the same exact player, but guess what? Now Marcus Smart can shoot threes and put the ball on the floor and score. Pat Bev can't do that.
I don't know. Pat Bev defense, versus
he does play defense.
Wait, no, he puts forth maximum effort in his defense. I don't know. I've never seen him shut down anybody. He guards the best player on the court, which is kind of the best guard typically on the court, which is going to be hard to shut him down.
6'2". What do you expect?
But I'm just saying,
he
puts forth the effort on defense that nobody else will.
He's a good player. That's what
he's never been up for Defensive Player of the Year. I don't even think he's ever been on a first-team All-NBA defensive team.
Some of the most athletic people in the world don't care to play enough to play defense.
100%. But
he was a good defender when he was young.
But a lot of these
old now.
A lot of these players, though, players that we gave these labels of these defensive people, they're never now. I don't know what the criteria is for stuff like that.
Well, it'll be Gobert or somebody who puts numbers.
It'd be Gobert. It could have been Draymond
Honestly,
Green.
Rudy Gobert's last Defensive Player of the Year needs to be revoked. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why?
When I watched him get banged on by Terrence Mann and Reggie Jackson, bro, no.
I was
as a big man, you should be putting but hang on, though.
I mean,
you can't block them all.
Mutombo has highlights
that's not even the point, though.
Yeah.
That's not even the point, though. As a big man, you should be putting fear into guards. Don't come in the paint.
Everybody these days is more athletic than they were.
That's just my thing.
You don't have to put fear in guards.
No, I want you to be scared to come into the paint.
No guard wants to go to the paint. You don't got to fear nobody. They all want to just shoot step back, fade away.
I don't know. Terrence Mann and Reggie Jackson were going straight at him last year.
Is whack.
He still dunked on Gobert, though.
Everybody's dunked on Gobert.
He's not whack. He's just inconsistent.
If you get dunked on by LeBron, that's different. But you getting dunked on by Terrence Mann, come on, dog.
Everybody gets dunked on by somebody.
How big and athletic is he? It depends.
Everybody can
Terrence
get
Mann is
dunked on.
6'5".
I mean, he's like an average size guard.
These are grown professional basketball players. You can get dunked on.
6'5" is 6'5". It's not like there's
LeBron got dunked on a few times this
Reggie
season.
Jackson, 6 foot.
This season?
LeBron's been dunked on a couple times this season. A few times this season.
He don't really play defense no more. So it's just he just gonna step aside and
being dunked on means nothing.
Rudy Gobert gonna get traded anyway.
When you a center and you supposed to anchor the defense,
Mitchell probably get traded because Mitchell will probably be the one that wants out.
You shouldn't be. You should.
Gobert doesn't want out.
Listen, Gobert's job is to be a
tall
pest. Yes, a pest around the rim, grab 15 defensive rebounds and block
catch alley-oops.
shots.
That's it.
He's basically supposed to do.
Nobody is giving him the ball. Nobody's giving him the ball to do some shake and shimmy.
Aiden can shoot. That's the difference between him and Gobert is taller and longer, whatever. But that's
Aiden can shoot.
He used to be soft.
He's still soft.
He's gotten stronger.
Well, yeah,
more
because he finally started realizing he's bigger than everybody.
Yeah, it was he still was trying to play like he was
finesse.
And it's just bro, dunk the ball, stop doing jump looks.
He thought he was still in college still.
Put the ball in the hole. I don't care how you put it in.
No, because he would be missing the jump hooks.
Now you feel that way?
He would be missing jump hooks.
That's what I've been saying.
No, that's what I always say. You simplify the game. Then put the ball in the hoop.
You want to see back to 90s post-up basketball where they score 98 to 98.
No. I say put the ball in the basket. That's it.
That has nothing to do with any of the conversations we've had before.
Every conversation we have about that is to put the ball in the hoop. We just had it about the college basketball team. North Carolina and whatever it was tied or down by 1 point. Cat shot a 3-point line about 10 feet from the line. Fam, put the ball in the hoop. Okay. You need 2 points. You need 1 point more than them. You don't got to shoot a step back, fade away 3 from almost half court. Put the ball.
When did I
in
say
the
to
hoop.
shoot half court shots?
Oh no, you defend it. I didn't say you. I didn't say
What?
you.
Huh?
I don't say shoot it. You defend
No,
it.
I defend taking high efficiency shots.
You defend taking the
layups,
shot.
corner threes that are wide open. Any other shot between there that's wide open.
DeAndre Ayton in a jump hook is not efficient because he was missing a lot
If
of
it's
them.
wide open, it is.
He would be missing them.
He gets intimidated by
You
certain
give the
players.
ball to a
going
7-footer. If you give the ball to a 7-footer and you like between
Like,
12 to
bruh.
15 feet, shoot the ball.
Who wins Celtics Nets? Since we didn't know that.
Celtics.
Nets.
You sound a lot of confident. What?
Celtics might
the
win.
Nets,
Celtics
man.
might win the
KD
championship.
fan.
If Kyrie and KD are both playing, then I think that they're gonna win.
Fam, them two
The
can
Celtics
only give you
are the
about.
hottest team in the league right now and have been for like 2 months now.
But the
They've been killing
Celtics can
everything.
win.
Yeah,
though. I'm not counting them out.
If you talk about KD and Kyrie, you talking about KD, Kyrie on. That's what 68 points, maybe 70. Like who else gonna do something? Duh?
What? Kyrie dropped like 60 by himself.
No, Kyrie can't drop 60 by himself 7 games in a row. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care what he can
got to
do.
do it all.
I mean,
seven.
What? No,
I
no.
mean, he gotta
I
do
just
it.
told you that.
Yeah,
KD
he
and
gotta do
Kyrie
it all
on. KD 35, 38, Kyrie 29, 30. That's about 65.
29 to 40.
KD averaged 35 in the series against the Bucks, and he
Well,
almost.
I'll give him 80
So
points.
I do
Yeah,
get
I'll
your
give them
point.
80
Good.
points. So who else is going to do something? I give him 80 points. Seth Curry ain't playing. He hurt. Nobody else out there. Brown, he okay.
He might be.
Bruce Brown.
Seth might be back for the playoffs, though.
I don't know. I think both Curry's out for the playoffs. Huh? Chicken curries.
It's kind of like I've been telling people, like, say we do win this play-in and match up with Memphis, like, Ja Morant is a dog.
John
one.
Morant, the Grizzlies are a problem.
But the
bro.
problem
He is,
though,
but here's the thing.
Ja injury
They
prone,
went
too, though.
they went like
22 and 2.
22 and 2 when he wasn't in. So that everyone thinks Morant's the reason for their success. I love
it's
Ja,
not.
and he's a superstar.
It is and it isn't.
but
That
stats
team
are stats.
is
Good without him.
unbelievable.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
see, Ja is the one that sets the tone for everybody. That team is just cool. Like they have a certain camaraderie and appreciation for
Yeah,
each other.
'cause
Which
they're all
to me,
young
the Phoenix
guys. They
Suns
all
are the
young.
exact same way. There's something about them where they understand their responsibility and their job. The Grizzlies, they know their jobs and responsibility. Morant set that tone.
Well-
the beginning of the season, they were balling with Morant. Then Morant got hurt. Then Morant came back. They was whack when he came back. I remember fans and people were like, "Yo, Morant, go sit back down, fam." He was heated.
No, they built the point. They
That
built the
team is
roster
more
well.
athletic than any other team.
Yeah,
in
because
the league
all
to
of
me.
them are young guys.
Exactly.
Like, that whole squad
That
is like
team
all young
is
cats.
more athletic than any other
Except
team in the
Steven
West.
Adams. I think he might be the
in the
oldest
East.
guy
I
on the
can't
team.
think.
Yeah, he is.
That team
The
is.
Suns are athletic.
Yeah, they are.
Chris Paul's the only spot where they're like, you got to worry about.
Ja is more athletic than every single person on the Suns. That's
Facts.
one.
Facts.
But also,
Well,
that's
he's
kind of
probably
his
the most athletic
downfall.
person in the league.
But Jackson probably more
Besides
athletic.
maybe Jalen Green.
Jackson
I don't know,
might be
Jalen
more
Green's-
athletic than all
Yeah,
of them as
Jalen
well.
Green
Huh?
is crazy.
I think Jackson might be athletic more than all the other Suns players too.
he just-
Maybe
you
Mikal.
just- he just skilled.
Oh, Jaren Jackson Jr.? No, he's
Yeah, he
serious.
just- he just skilled.
No, he's
I mean-
athletic.
I think he's more athletic than all the
No,
other Suns players. huh?
He's not Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon is like an athlete. Jaren Jackson Jr. is just like a skilled guy who moves well. People think he's athletic. He just moves well and he's athletic. They're
That
skilled.
team is good, and that's the only team the Suns got to worry about. Suns, everybody else.
That's the
probably
Western Conference Finals that we want to see.
It's not
At least
ruled.
I do.
It's not ruled out. Kawhi might be back.
Get all the way
So
to the
I want to see Suns Memphis.
Why
in the
he ain't
finals.
coming back?
Last year, I
Hey,
wanted
look,
to
let me
see
have some
Suns
hope.
Utah, and then
Let me have
Conley
some
got
hope.
hurt.
Kawhi ain't coming back. Though. And Kawhi comes back, he's rusty.
hey, man. I mean,
I don't think he's coming back for the playoff.
I mean,
they said it's.
I mean, they got
it's
got
not
all
ruled
George,
out.
though, so I mean,
Yeah, but even
know.
if he comes back, what's he going to play? 15 minutes? Like, you're not going to get like Kawhi. You know what I mean? You'll get like a 15-minute game per game guy, and then maybe if you're in the playoffs long enough, he builds something up. But
That's what I'm
it's kind of
banking
like
on.
it's like a pitcher. Like, you can't come back from an injury and then all of a sudden throw 120 pitches. Like, you're going to throw probably 50 pitches the first game, 60, 70. Then at some point you get to 100, but it's going to take a while.
What's tomorrow? Play in still? Hornets?
Yeah, 2 more
Hornets,
games.
Hawks, and who else?
Let's see.
Spurs, Pelicans.
Spurs, Pelicans. So I'm assuming Spurs.
That's going to be a good game.
I think
Yeah.
Spurs.
Boy, both them teams been playing well lately.
I think
Woo!
Spurs
Hey,
beat-
DeJounte Murray.
I think Spurs beat the Pelicans, and I think I'm not gonna
good.
ever go against Trae Young in any playoff.
Pelicans
setting.
center has no
ever.
business being as good as he is, but you want to talk about a tone setter for
Who?
the team.
Talking about Jackson?
Yeah,
Was it
Jackson.
No, no, not him. He's out injured, I think.
Is
No,
he?
the European
He
guy.
played? Who, Valanciunas?
Valanciunas?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, he's a
solid.
veteran though. Yeah, he's a
He's
veteran.
It was crazy when I saw he's actually one of the highest 3-point shooters. In
He's
the
really
league.
good. No, Valanciunas.
Valanciunas'
Really
I mean, people don't like stats, but his PER is 24. That's
Crazy,
like a
right?
star.
he was
level.
balling.
he was good
He was
in
balling
Memphis.
with Memphis.
I was kind of shocked when they traded
He
him.
wasn't doing
Balling.
this.
He was doing.
didn't have
He
to.
was balling
Right,
in Memphis.
right.
Though.
Have
to.
He didn't have to then, but he was still solid.
He wasn't
in
doing
Memphis,
what he's doing right
Putting
now.
in work for me in fantasy.
And they got CJ McCollum too, probably the best trade in the league this year
100%.
because they had to get him out of there. But he's been playing unbelievable since he got there.
You don't like that Tyrese Halliburton trade?
Well, that's different.
Okay.
Indiana stole. Now, I will say, I still like what's the name, man, who went from Indiana to Sacramento.
Sabonis.
Yeah, I like Sabonis, but you just went to a wasteland.
Yeah.
I mean,
His career is on the way down.
But Halliburton, they stole a legitimate guy who might be a star for 15 years. I mean,
I'm telling you, when I had him in fantasy
you
this
know
past
I like
season,
Halliburton. I talk about Halliburton all the time.
almost a triple-double every game with him. That's
Once he
what's
got
so
to
crazy.
Indiana, yeah.
Like it's crazy
he's
how
cooled
good
off
he
a lot
is.
though. Since then, but
Still though, I mean, to be that young and
Yeah,
that
to
good
finish the
already,
season.
like
He proved a point.
yeah.
he proved the point.
I'm
but
telling
we'll
you,
see.
SGA, Halliburton,
I do miss
two
SGA
young
too.
guards. Well, the Clippers are foolish.
I know.
Making that
I'm still
trade.
kind of mad about it. Like,
Foolishness.
yeah.
You probably blame Doc Rivers for that.
Sadiq Bey is another one of the under. I'm talking about like the underrated cats. Obviously, I would
yeah.
say like Cade,
Bey
but
is
Cade's
good.
not underrated.
Actually,
Everybody know Cade's
Sadiq
good.
Bey
Sadiq
solely
Bey is
knocked
good.
me out of my fantasy league with that.
Those
51
Villanova kids, the
points.
Villanova kids can play.
They'll be in the playoffs.
Mikal
next year.
Bridges,
Detroit-
Sadiq Bey.
Yeah. Mikal
Detroit will
Bridges,
be in the
defensive
playoffs.
player of
I
the
don't know who
year.
will be out, but Detroit will be in.
Well, they need another. They need something else. They need like a. I don't think anyone needs a true center, but it helps. Like Isaiah Stewart's not the guy that is like.
He's young.
He's not the like switchable guy out on the perimeter who can guard a guard on a switch and block shots at the rim. That's the kind of guy you need, like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
Jaren Jackson Jr. makes threes, block shots, and is switchable on guards. So like.
He could truly space
That's the
the floor
guy.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's the guy you need. You know what I mean? Like every team had one of those guys. Look out. Now the only problem is he can't stay healthy. But at least maybe this year he did. But
Who y'all got?
his
Hawks,
career-
Hornets?
No, he was hurt
taking
early
Hawks.
on, I think.
Right, he was hurt from last
Wait,
year.
that's
but I don't know if
for
once he got
seventh
back, I don't
seed?
know if he got hurt again.
That's
No, I don't think
for
so.
Hawks. Hornets
All right.
is for what seed?
My bad. No, that's
8 seed.
Yeah.
You don't think the Hornets can beat the Hawks?
yeah, because whoever wins that game plays the Cavs.
Here's
to,
the thing.
to get the
I think
seventh,
the Hornets.
to get the,
The Hornets are a better team than the Hawks, but I'm not going to go against Trae Young in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Something
if
about
he wants to
him.
give you 50, he'll give you 50.
Playoff Trae Young.
Collins is the
different.
key. Collins needs to get himself together.
He's been hurt. He's back.
I thought he's been playing. I think he got
think
hurt. I think he's been
I
bad.
thought he was out.
Oh, I don't know. That team is a little weird, but Bridges and that Melo combination is really good. Them cats got thrown out the building last year in the playoffs.
Can't even count out Terry Rozier
So I
though
don't
either.
know. Rozier is sometimes.
Yeah, he's good.
But see, that's the thing I'm talking about with the Celtics and Nets. You're gonna get out of Green.
Listen.
I mean, no, not Green. Tatum. You're gonna get 25, 30, maybe 40. What's other homeboy?
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown, you're going to get about 25, maybe 30 out of him. Smart, you're going to get probably a good 16, 17 out of him. Tice, you might get a good 11, 10 out of him. Like, they got a team.
Daniel-
Like,
Daniel Tice got traded.
No, he's still in there.
I think he's still with the
They're still
Boston.
there. Their entire team is better than the Nets, except for KD and Kyrie. Like, you're going to get... Just gonna shut
Yeah, but
Tatum.
they don't have nobody that's gonna shut down KD or Kyrie.
You can't.
Yeah, but
shut
they
down
don't have
KD.
nobody to shut
can't
down.
shut
There's no one
down
going to
either
shut
one
down
of them.
Tatum and Brown. Who's going to shut them down? We have to watch between them two. It's going to be Tatum and Brown versus KD and Kyrie. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah, basically.
Odds are Kyrie. Odds are Kyrie game 4 twist an ankle. Odds are. History speaks for itself.
Ain't like that. he's just like he gonna.
It happens with them. That Harden thing. I wish they would have figured it out. Like I honestly wish they would have like just fought through it, figured it out, and see what happens.
Yeah, it wasn't going to
And
work.
see what happens.
He was mad at Kyrie because he wouldn't.
He was,
wouldn't
but
get
you know
shot
what?
and play
If Harden
basketball.
doesn't step up to the plate for this Sixers, and this Sixers team goes out in the first round, who are they gonna blame? They gonna kill Harden. They're gonna crucify Harden.
Oh yeah, because they gave up a lot.
He's gonna have to average about 38, and they're gonna kill Harden.
A lot of.
They gave up a lot, and he made a big deal about getting out of New Jersey.
The Nets thing was never gonna work. You got to same thing that's happening in Philly. You got two guys who want to play the one. It's not gonna work.
No, they had already figured that out, though. He said that he was going to let Harden run the point, and then Kyrie said it out of his own mouth.
Either way, it didn't matter. They only played 11 games with each other.
But they were playing well with that combination.
It's either they were hurt or not enough games played together.
We looked the thing up. They played 16 games together? It was mid.
And they only lost like 2 or 3 of them?
Nah, the record was mid when they all played.
I think they lost like 2 or 3 games out of that 16.
Because we talked about it. They had only played 16 or 18 games together, and
I think they lost like 3.
I'm heated about these cameras.
It was, they.
You lucky it makes a noise now. We might have been kept going.
No, it shut down and then made the noise to shut off. So there's no telling when it stopped on you. I don't even know if I want to do video. That's how whack that's gonna suck. All right. I'm going home. Y'all got anything else? Appreciate y'all coming through.
Appreciate you for having us.
Appreciate the discussion. Episode 288. George, you got nothing else? Let's go home. That is the Sneak This. Pow, pow, pow.